All right, all right. Did Todd enable our mics?
Do we have sound?
We should.
Check, 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 check.
Hello, sound department. Do we have sound? Are you hearing us?
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea.
Jason is here, and my Philip,
Check,
can you
check.
hear us, Philip?
Hi, Phil. I hope you hear us.
Phil!
Good.
What's up, buddy?
We're on early, but I'm not on screen.
Not
Oh.
only are we on early, but we're from our brand new-ish studio/showroom.
The studio.
Yeah, how about that?
Which
Here,
is looking
pick this up.
Awesome.
And then I will
We're gonna go right there.
I will turn it on so they
do
can.
that?
Get this in the ditch.
I'm going to show you. There's the studio.
Okay, so here's Todd and Terry. Say hi, Terry. There is Willy Wonka, and this, we don't have the machines on, but this
Terry, for some
is
reason,
the new-looking studio.
this is too big.
Most of you have seen this. The couch, the jukebox,
The
the
OBS.
machines. I'm going to loop around for a second.
You got this, Chuck.
Look at this. It's almost like a real studio.
Oh, I know.
We
I
have
have
all
to
the
go into the
arcade
menu,
games
the
set
other
up.
one.
Look at
It's
this.
down further.
Woo-hoo.
No.
We
No,
got
it says-
chairs. We got cookies.
Wait, maybe. Oh, wait. I think we just lost.
No,
OBS.
we didn't. There it is.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
We got Todd.
now we
got
have the
Terry.
double shot. This
Live
is
and
amazing.
in color.
We've got machines.
This is
Listen.
amazing.
Our party that just ended.
And
We got
look,
wonderful stuff for you
you got
tonight.
a goodie
Lots
bag
of
from the
items.
party.
You got a goodie bag. Look at that.
Maybe she brought it in for us.
That was
Look at
one of the
this.
party goers.
Terry, how much of a tip did you get?
Enough.
50? 40?
Look at this.
Oh, I have to pee before the show starts.
Why don't you tell
Oh
everybody?
my
how
goodness,
to pay?
Todd.
Well, I'm
Jeez.
going to turn.
Ooh, we could.
You're in a go-go.
While I'm going,
Toy or
I will turn off the
I don't know
mic.
which. Oh, look at that. Yep.
Oh, Todd is not going to give us a Lieutenant Frank Drebin moment. He's
might.
assured us the microphone.
Wait a
will
minute,
be
that
off.
was fun.
Possibility.
You know, I could. I could do.
Here's the best part about this. So
I
Todd
could
says,
do that.
"Hey,
I'm in the
let's go
bathroom
early.
now.
Let's go live at 10 up.
Door's shut.
So that Todd can go pee.
Toilet lid is
You're
up.
in the go-go.
I don't understand. We got some awesome stuff tonight here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Item number 21. Look at this. We replenished it with candy. Item number 26. Can you see it? Can you see what's hidden? Can you see what's hidden? The first person that says it's a schooner, I'm going to appreciate that.
Oh.
Here's
Uh-oh.
all the wonderful stuff we're going to be dealing with. Obviously, the Mega Touch is
Wait a
not
minute.
in the show.
Hang on, Chuck.
Ba, ba, ba,
Brian
ba.
613 says, "Guys, refresh.
Ba, 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 ba.
We're stuck on the waiting screen. Does anybody else see us? Are we live?
Are we
Here,
live?
or is that Ryan just giving directions for anyone else?
It's gone.
Oh, you serious? Oh,
It's gone,
Oh,
boys.
goodness.
This
All
gets
right, Chuck,
better
we
and better.
better start singing now.
I'm just going to have to start talking.
This is-
Number 37 is a cup holder.
Oh,
It has LEDs, bulbs,
position.
screen supplies, etc.
Oh,
Pretty much
position.
anything you want to put in the cup holder, Tommy boy.
Pole
Chuck,
position.
our friend Biff Vandersnatch says, "Stream like a fire hose."
Exactly.
Pole position.
Todd, sounds like there's a kink in the hose. Just
Pole
saying.
position.
Wait, Gino Blaze says you didn't wash your hands before returning to work.
I did. Look. Do you see this? I did.
And Gino, why are you in the chat and not here?
Why are you not
Gino.
here? Operating.
Gino, I
you like-
desperately
would you like
needed
a cookie?
window dressing here.
Would you like a cookie?
Ginakins.
Oh, we're gonna have a change here. Are Todd and Chuck switching chairs tonight?
Todd
I'm
can't
exhausted.
sit in my chair. Cookie?
No,
Would
thank
like
you.
one? Todd, can I get you a
Now,
cookie?
very kindly, no, I won't have one because Scott very kindly, though, bought not 10 or 12, but 13
He's a man.
A baker's dozen.
He's
hot,
a man.
what the
a
baker's
baker's
13 dozen, or 13
13 dozen. Yes.
Yes, a baker's dozen.
chocolate
156 cookies. You're right,
chocolate
Todd.
chip cookies. And they have to be hot so they will melt in my mouth.
That's
Not
right.
in my
Because you
hand.
can't use your choppers.
Right, exactly. All right, so we're
Well,
gonna
listen, we're
Oh, go ahead.
3 minutes early, but
got
we're
a
going to
picture,
start
a picture,
promptly
a
at
picture.
7. The beauty of... Oh, wait a minute. Hello? It's Pat. Pat.
Pat, where are you?
Pat, no, you can't come back.
Oh, Pat.
Wow.
Thanks for calling. Have a happy
Hi,
day.
Pat, we miss you.
Damn.
Goodbye. By the way, Todd, we have a super chat from Joseph Patton.
Oh, I see it.
$4.99. The new studio isn't cluttered enough.
Joseph?
Please add more clutter.
Joseph?
Give us a few weeks.
I have said to Todd, if he clutters up this studio, I'm going to start cutting his fingers off. We've
Oh.
worked so hard to make this place
Terry,
look
can
good.
you make sure? Oh, we can see all the chat. Okay, good. Well,
Thank you, Joseph.
it was very kind of you. And we are going out afterwards. We're going out to Applebee's, the four of us.
Can we get
Wow.
mozzarella sticks tonight?
And we're going to get mozzarella sticks. Yeah.
Will Terrikins be there? Is
Of
she part of the
course.
four?
Yes.
All right.
Because we're going to end promptly. The best offer sale. We have 41 items, 40 to sell, and our giveaway at the end.
Serious.
We are
cash
doing them two
outlay.
ways. We're
Our
not going
friends in the
to.
chat.
We're doing two ways to get rid of these. By you making a best offer, okay, and you can still do that. I think. You know what? I'm not sure. I think after the auction starts, you can't. But I'm not 100% sure. Right, Terry? Once
Correct.
the auction starts, I don't think you can
No, you cannot.
bid on anything else
That's
later.
Correct.
No, that is correct.
Right. So it's a lot of you put bids in. I was very surprised how many people bid.
Yeah, there's some.
Todd, this is an efficient bunch of people we have in the chat. They don't play around.
They do. The golden age of TNT.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Richie Rich is here. Nick L. T.A. Tasky.
Wait.
Minus 1 minute.
All right.
S.
So all three of us have to, let's switch spots.
Dragon Mode,
don't have
Pez, Jason
Todd's
Morgan.
gonna have to move over, and
I don't care.
it's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be. All right, here we go. Ready, go.
Well, yes. So here's the item.
Sit in the captain's
We're going to
chair.
show you item 1 because it is now 6:59.
7 now.
And it's now officially 7. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be selling. These are an amazing amount of wonderful LEDs. By the way, our teapot clock keeps perfect time almost.
It has actually been great, surprisingly so.
Todd, you also need to look in the chat at the beautiful note from our friend Richie. And then we have a super chat from Jason Morgan, $19.99.
Wow, Jason,
Chipping in for
thank
dinner.
you.
Thank you, Jason.
Jason, thank
and
you so
you
very
can't see me
much.
with Jason. Get well soon. We're all thinking about you here.
You're good to
Speedy
us.
recovery. And look what Richie wrote in the chat, Todd. I can read it for
me
you
see.
if you'd like. But said he just sent a PayPal for the buy it now, punch out PCB and stuff.
Nice.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Outstanding.
Yes,
Thank you,
he's
Richard.
buying the punch out we had on the buy it now, which we appreciate.
And by the way,
Richie.
Phil, we love you too.
And everything. Oh, by the way, shipping. We're going to ship. We ship UPS. In some cases, we have to ship by the post office. We always ship. It'll either go out Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, depending on when your payment comes. Now, we're going to send bills out later tonight. We'll calculate everything you buy. So don't ask me what the total is. You will get a bill emailed to you. And we'll add everything together. Everybody will tell you if you give us too much for shipping, we'll refund. We will never charge you again. So if it turns out to be more money, we'll take the loss.
Just don't ship your pants.
So,
Now-
Tin Man, by the way, this is going to be a fastest finger for the first item, so that's probably
That's right.
why you don't see the bid line.
Yes, there's no bid line. Now here's what's going to happen. We have the fastest finger, which is we're going to show you a price, and whoever has the fastest finger. By the way, that's a Jillian reference. She came up with fastest
I thought
finger.
it was you who came up with fastest finger.
No.
Wasn't that like your high school nickname, fastest finger? Oh, it was
I'll
something
bet you
else.
say that to all the boys.
I do.
Go now. Look, I want to show you. These are low-level LEDs. Some of the, most of them are brand new.
Those are used by your
That
competitors,
means
right?
they are the colors. They will plug in the regular for your play field. We have 44s and also this base. But these came out in like 2011, 2012, 2013. So they're not the real bright ones, and we don't use them anymore. So we have a whole bunch of them. They all work, and we have a special price. And you're going to turn the OBS off now that we did that because I think the special price will be hidden
Might be.
with our OBS.
Todd,
So-
somebody wanted to know if it's the fastest finger or the fattest finger. But you know what? Todd
I'm
has
losing
lost
weight.
A ton of weight.
Not a ton.
Well, you know, you
15 pounds or so.
That's pretty good.
Did you check?
I haven't checked.
Okay, so it might be more.
I should check. So who will pay this amount of money?
We know the answer.
$25.
Phil!
Phil, you don't need these.
Wait, it was Phil?
I love when Phil's in there. Todd, Christopher Frenchie says your nickname in high school was Lunchbox. Is that true?
Everybody gave me their lunchbox full of food.
No, you just took their lunchbox.
I don't know if we have anyone in the chat from Memphis, by the way. There was a legendary gentleman in the bar scene in Memphis. His nickname was Lunchbox.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
But yeah, what a great guy. He died
Bub.
recently,
Phil is
unfortunately.
our
Great
bub
guy.
collector.
Yeah.
Well, Phil actually does. These lights work best in the back box.
That's true.
That
Yeah.
has an original old painted back glass, so they won't heat it up and it won't make it bad. She didn't do it. We were going to put the connectors on this, but I can tell you this is a nibbler. It's fully complete. Everything's there. The ribbon, except the one ribbon cable.
Speaking of nibbler, there you go.
Oh, I was leaving that for Mousy. That's yours, isn't it, Terrican?
Chris Franchi wants to know how much for the tea kettle clock.
We're getting there.
It's coming.
We're getting there.
You'll be able
A
to
little
bid.
tea kettle.
Anyway, listen. With the plug-in, it's missing the one ribbon cable. I forgot it was. We did put one in. We took one off another board, and the board comes up with a pink screen.
Oh.
So the nibbler does not work.
Nibbler.
So we have a high bid from Fish and Free, and the countdown has started. We give 20 seconds of bidding. If nobody else bids, it'll sell to Fill in Pre for $60. There's 5 seconds left.
Fish and Free.
Is that what it's Fish and Free? Oh, Weeze jumped in at
Weeze jumped in.
65. Fish and Free went in at 70. So Fish and Free may have typed in a higher offer, but Jillian's program goes up in $5 increments. So Fish and Free is the highest, and then it resets the counter back to 20. 3 seconds. Fish and Free, I think you're going to be the winner.
Looks that way.
You are. You're the winner.
Ta-da!
And I hope it turns out to be something really simple.
That would be awesome.
It would.
Revolution X.
Okay, we took this out of a working game that we junked because the cabinet was rotted. So this gun actually works. If you need parts, inside is the shaker. The pots and the gears are still working. The button on the end is still intact. You can start the countdown, Terry, because it doesn't seem like anybody's interested.
I can't understand
But Timon 66 is the high bidder at $10, but because we have a $75 reserve, it will not sell.
This is true, but Timon will be, with that bid, included in the giveaway at the end of the night.
That's right, Timon bid. So if you want to be included, bid another $5.
Right.
All right, let's do it one more time, Terry, and then we're moving on. We're not coming back. So we have, by the way, how many are watching? 80 are watching. 82.
Okay.
We're up to 82. Maybe we'll come back to this.
We should.
We may. We got a
We
new
should.
bid of 35. Timon 666.
We're getting there.
Oh, can you go over? No, do
No, no,
this.
no. Here, I got
Go
it.
over here, yeah. And then turn off the... That's the Willy Wonka that's making that racket.
It's the second one, right?
It's the one called...
Juke?
Yes, Jukebox, yes.
No, that didn't do
That
it.
did not do anything.
Mega Touch or Pinball Center?
It's not Pinball Center.
Couch?
Couch. There we are. Good.
There we go.
Okay, Wheeze is the high bidder. Timon is at 65.
Wow,
It's
just
just
below.
$10.
Just below. I would get on in bid.
Well,
but
any... What is it? My Jason, the one I bought off eBay from you is working now.
that's awesome.
Good. We had it on eBay. We
6,
did.
5, 4, 3.
Chris
2.
Franchi wants... But Chris, can't you stay until the end? That's the exciting part
This is true.
of the kettle clock. The kettle clock, we're going to show close-up of it. There are cracks in it. It fell off my wall.
Okay,
The nail fell out.
so we just missed
a
the
long
reserve
time
here.
ago.
Why don't we leave this thing
We'll
here
leave it for
a
later.
while?
We'll leave it for
We're
later.
just going to put it here so you can get a good look at it for a while.
And we're going to move on to the flyers. The wonderful flyers. All right, let me show you. Chris. Okay. Yeah, we're going to show close-ups of the cracks in it. But the little light on the top, it's a neon. It actually makes it look like the coffee's perking.
does.
Star Wars, the premium model, Stern Star Wars. And Aerosmith. Did I pronounce that right?
Arios.
Close enough.
That's the way it's spelled.
Pro.
Yep.
A T-Mech video game.
Ooh.
These
Kids
are
love
brand
T-Mech.
new. Targ, the game that was going
Oh,
to
I
change
love that
Exidy.
game.
And it even has a back. These are original advertising flyers, 8x11. 3D bowling by the Meadows.
Who doesn't want 3D
Meadows
bowling?
Games on 181 Commercial Street, Sunnyvale, California. If we went to 181 Commercial Street, I suspect we're going to see an empty lot.
Probably some homeless people
It's
there.
probably been demolished. Super Mario Brothers.
Mushroom World.
Mushroom World. This was the little pinball. It was half size. It was a disaster. 10-pin deluxe. One of 2 shuffle alleys Bally Midway made that uses magnetic scoring.
Look at how much fun this woman is having. Look at this. Look
She's
at all the
thrilled.
fun she's having.
But not as much fun as you would if you had a Japanese language Radmobile flyer. All Japanese.
Oh,
And look, this one is Tank Battalion, and the lady that posed for it was actually in her underwear.
wait, what?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Do you see that?
Huh.
Underwear.
Look at that.
Now,
That would have been a good match game question.
That would have been. So
it
she-
looks like Marshall won
So you're saying she
for
is not going
$15.
commando.
2 tigers. This is the kit. The front of it shows the dedicated, and the back. Oh no, it's not the kit. It's the dedicated.
She has something written on her underwear.
And lastly, Virtual Fighter. He's going to check and see what's written.
I'm going to.
But
You're
in the
right.
meantime, you're going to put this paper clip, and we are going to move on to.
Lots of Stern boards.
Yes. Here's the deal. When we sell a Bally Stern pinball from 77 to 83, we put a brand new power supply board on. And in most cases, all the fuses are there. So these boards are actually working. So we unsolder the wires to them, but there's a plethora of good parts, including variosistors. So if you needed a varistor, a variosistor, or some of these connectors, you could unsolder them. There's 6 of these. There's more of these. Where's the rest of the order?
I have no idea.
Chuck?
That's what was on the shelf.
No, there's.
No, that's what's on the shelf, baby. That's what's on the shelf, because that's our next item.
No, well, it's not complete.
What?
There's supposed to
woman.
be. Yeah, there's supposed to be. No, but there's more.
If you say so. That's not. That's 7, that's 8, that's 9. That's 10.
Yeah, the rest of the boards are missing. There's
What?
2 large. There's 2 large boards.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pass on this. I don't see any. Yep, the rest of they're not here. I don't see them over
So
here.
you mean we're going to add something to these boards?
No, we're passing this sale
Oh, no.
Please
because
bear
it's
with
missing
us
a
while
bunch
we
of parts.
work through some technical
We're missing a
difficulties
bunch
on
of
this
stuff.
item.
So that is out. So we're gonna move on to 10, the magnets and pins, and I'll have to have a little word with
Michelle?
Miss Michelle, yes, and see what happened to the rest of the stuff.
Let me text her.
She's not going to know.
She's not gonna know.
Not gonna know.
Don't bother.
That's the issue.
Don't bother. She's not gonna know. I'm telling you.
We'll, you know what's going to happen? We'll find it as we go through the sale.
So I'm going to show you this, but I'm going to turn on the OBS,
He's going to turn on the
and we'll
OBS.
see. We have these are beautiful pins that we got from a show. This is the Journey. If you come in nice and close. This is a pin back. See a pin back, and they are coated with a nice high gloss for Journey pinball. Here's one for Space Invader. If you turn on the OBS too, I can also show a side view. This is an ashtray, Rally X ashtray.
Whoa,
You're kidding.
that makes me
Wow.
want to smoke.
For your smokers.
If you're a smoker, that's actually quite nice if you smoke. This one here is another beautiful little pin for the popular. I can't see what it is. Here, let me get it real close. Maybe you can see.
What does it say?
Unfortunately, the phone camera is not focused.
Looking at the colors, it looks like it could be Zookeeper, but I don't know.
No, this looks like a gun game. If
Oh,
you
I can see
zoom
the
your
colors.
camera, in.
Sure. Let's do that.
Let's zoom in this camera.
Here, take a look. What's it look like?
Let me look.
Sherlock Tucky.
Boot Hill.
Oh, Boot
Midway's
Hill.
Boot Hill. A popular game.
It was incredibly popular.
It was. Kids went nuts
They
for it.
went bonkers.
Okay, but there's a lot more.
By the way, Galaxian and Pez knew what that was without you having
Oh,
even looked.
I didn't even look at the
Give
screen.
me that.
Galaxian, your package goes out Monday. The mailman didn't come on Saturday.
What?
He won our Friday night giveaway.
Yes, he did.
This is a beautiful magnet. See, you can see the magnet on the back, and it's the old space game, a computer space, and it even has glitter on it. So it's really nice.
Like your underwear.
There's also a keychain, a Puyan. These are all high gloss, by the way.
Yeah,
They're
that's a good game,
coated
too.
with a very nice mixture
Ladybug.
of gloss. Now this is also, it's got 3 magnet pads, okay, and it's high gloss Ladybug.
Rampage, which also has 3 magnet pads.
Okay, Rampage World Tour. No, Rampage.
Rampage. Yeah.
And that has 3 magnet pads.
Kung Fu Master is the same.
Now you can see here with
Come on,
this one out,
baby.
it has a beautiful high
Yeah,
gloss
it's really neat, actually.
coating. Now these were selling for $8 and $9 each
What? It's crazy talk.
at the show. And finally,
And
Make
Tracks.
Tracks.
Keychain.
Now keep it open, and then the Make Tracks keychain. So you're going to get all of these items in this box. Well, we'll put some bubble wrap in. And once again, they're high gloss. I like this the most, the big giant ladybug.
Really? You don't like the
So-
Rampage? I like the Rampage the most. That's freaking cool.
Oh,
that would
this
look
is
great on
nice.
your refrigerator.
Yes.
I mean, Pam would make you take it off of there. But
Oh, it looks like
Tin Man got
Tin
it.
Man is the winner.
nice call. $55.
Thank you very
Sweet.
much. Well, if
little
you
over
bought
$5
them
a piece.
individually, you'd be paying a lot more than that. That is the truth.
Yes,
that is
yes,
the truth.
you would.
The truth.
The twoo.
Things are going well.
It's twoo. It's twoo.
It's twoo.
This is arachnoid.
Okay. It's also called Arkanoid.
No, it's arachnoid. That's why I said it that way.
That's awfully annoying. But what's not annoying is the fact that I've turned this on.
Since it has garbage on the
This
screen,
has,
it's called
yes.
arachnoid.
So it is garbage,
Told you.
and it doesn't power up or ring up credits. So we'll start the bidding on it. There's nothing broken on the board. This big giant chip is firmly soldered in, so I don't know what the deal is. We have no idea what's wrong. But it looks like BR is the high bidder at 65. It is a factory. Scott, you didn't win.
I lost the
Ladybug.
magnet
Oh,
collection.
BR is now at the high. BR is the high bidder. It is a B at $65. No, it says 85. No.
105.
Okay, BR is at 105 now.
Bad.
So there you can
really
see.
Wants this.
You
VR
can
must
see.
have put in an offer early.
Yeah. By the way, when you see the thing jump,
Yep.
that means they put in a offer. Now
Oh,
BR is now
Jerry
off.
Face jumped in at
So-
110, and Biff, no, it's not B. Arthur. That would be really cool.
That would.
One of the Golden Girls.
I did like her. She was good. But it looks like, Jerry, you are the winner.
Did you like her more than Maud?
Whoa.
And then there's Maud. Bum, 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 bum. And then there's Maud.
That's the only thing anybody knows about that. All right, so when we were cleaning up, Todd found this pile of stuff from 2019 when he was at Pinball Expo.
Back in the good days when they wanted me at the show.
They didn't even want you then.
Todd,
They
it's going to
just
be
invited
incredible
you.
this year. You have to go. It's the
No,
40th
that-
anniversary.
Well, I only go to shows if they A, fly me in, and B, put me up in a hotel room at the event. I will not stay in the Motel 2 down the street.
You can stay with the
Fly me
Clarks.
to the show.
The Clarks will
won't
be
take
around,
me. Anyway.
around the corner.
This is what's unique. This
know,
was an
yeah, I
extra. I auctioned off it before. This has never been put. I never opened the Pinball Expo lanyard.
Wow.
And I never opened this. So I can sign this, but they gave me 2 for some reason, and I kept it.
What?
So you'll get this with a lanyard never used, and I'd be happy to sign it. You will get a very nice Pinball Expo 2019 keychain. I know. Was that the year I wasn't there because of the...
The pandemic was the following year.
No,
That's
I was
correct.
there. That's right. That's right.
That is correct.
A copy of our Expo script. So this is actually the script of our show, of what we did
you should show them the script of this
with
show.
the slides. So, yes, we really did have a script.
Did it start with
So it
welcome
said,
back,
first
viewers?
pinball with speech, slide 26. Gorgar, 1979, was the first talking. So anyway,
Now this is how we've advanced. I have to be honest, because the last show that we did, the last Pinball Expo, I have this tiny little piece of paper that looks like a napkin that he wrote 6 things on and handed to me and said, "Here's what we're doing."
But
It's
I-
on my refrigerator.
but
at home.
I wrote those things
You did.
while on the throne in
Yes.
the hotel
That's
room.
Oh,
true.
God.
That's
With
true.
the mic on.
Yes.
All right,
Probably.
here's my my dear Philly Extra, the vendor sticker that they give you, the vendor check-in, and then they gave me this wonderful thing, Pinball's mods and inventions over the
You
years.
didn't frame that.
No, I didn't.
We should start the
Right over
countdown.
there.
I could, and then most importantly, brand new,
Whoa.
never actually opened Pinball Expo, full of
Well, now-
memories.
Now you just.
Now you just destroyed it. You opened it.
I've opened it, but you can look at all the hits of the new Willy Wonka game.
One
Whoa,
right
which
over
we
there.
have right
over
here.
there. We, by the way, remember we have special on all brand new pinball machines out of the box.
Yes,
We
do.
can make you a deal.
Sold.
It's
Woo!
sold.
Tin Man, congratulations.
Tin Man,
Wayne.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I promise you, I'll make sure that Todd takes nice care
Now,
of this stuff.
if you want,
unlike he
tell
usually
me,
does.
and I will sign them. I can sign the badge. I can sign the front of the
Can
program.
I have the envelope, please?
Yes.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and also, this was in there. Oh, wait a minute. There's something else in here. No, there isn't.
Did you take
okay.
the check out?
I did. Oh. And
Driver-
then there's more.
Lamp
The-
driver boards. Bally
Okay.
Stearns.
These came out of games we put LED boards in. So for the... you
Oh,
skipped
Stringer.
Expo to vacation me in Bangkok.
Oh.
Yes, we did.
Wow, you're not supposed to talk about that. Just
Well,
never-
Matt provided the cock.
Whoa, easy.
Wait, so you
I
gave the
provided
bang?
the bang.
Jeez.
Oh, easy, killer.
Okay, anyway, these are auxiliary lamp driver boards, super clean. Probably most of the transistors are running. The same is true out of all these driver boards. As a matter of fact, one of the driver boards even has our
Bless
TNT
you.
sticker, which means that every transistor did work when we put it in the game when we sold it. Actually, October 2023. And then the person probably said they wanted LEDs, and we converted it. Here's another one. Now, this one had one bad transistor on it here, but the board is running with all the other transistors. So you'd have to change one for sure and clean it up a bit. And another one, the last one. These will work in all Bally games from 77 through 83, and all the Stern games too. The little ones don't. Here's something interesting. They actually made 2 sizes. Stern and Bally made a smaller board. It's the same board, but they kind of compacted it and made this board. Still fits in the same footprint. And I never knew why, but here it is, the fastest finger. Who will give me $50 stuff? Phil.
All right, Phil.
Phil's finger is on fire tonight.
By the way, at the beginning of the show, Jason Morgan told everybody to not even bother because he had the fastest finger. He's 0 for 2 so far.
Phil, his finger is on fire.
Christopher Franchi said, I only want autographs from guests who get airfare and hotel at the expo. I won't be coming.
Stringer Film.
He said, I'm no longer relevant to pinball. I'm
Stringer Films
fat
says
and old.
Hot Topic, which is where you usually buy all your clothing.
I do.
Yes. Well, it's not all you do there.
Go without teeth.
I. You little. Did you hear what my Terry said? Go without teeth. Okay, we have a track and field
Frogger. That's a Frogger.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's a Frogger.
Oh, somebody wrote on it, Konami Track and Field adapter. That's true.
Oh.
Did you know the Frogger edge connector is the same as Track and Field in all the Konami games, like Jailbreak? I couldn't believe it, but believe it or not, it is.
Todd, I want to know if
'Cause
people know.
technically, it's a Konami board.
Right after Track and Field, Hypersports, and Super Basketball, Frogger was Konami's 4th best game.
Really?
Yes.
It's a great game.
It is
I
a
mean,
great
Frogger always was. He didn't. I didn't hear him say that, but he didn't say that. I made up the part about being relevant, but I think that's what it is because there was no room for a seminar for me, because I believe the arcade one-ups are taking over, and they're going to have all the seminars. So, without a seminar, I guess I'm not really needed.
Nope, not at all. However, what is needed is your teeth, and T.A. Caskey would like to know what type of wood they used for your wooden teeth.
What happened? All right, keep everybody
You
stay.
showed your teeth,
and
that
push up
Batteries
on the
in.
battery.
The battery's in.
No, it's not in. All right. Well, let's see if it comes on. Do you see any?
It's
activity?
rebooting.
Okay, hold on. We are coming up.
And we're back.
Steven Schnabel says, "Stay calm." And he's
Battery must have drooped.
You know what? It was probably the cake that did it.
I didn't eat it.
No, that's what I mean. That's why it's doing that.
Well, we are up to Frogger. Oh, Frogger. Now,
Frogger.
the board does run. Terry, can you peck the button? There is no sound because all Frogger boards
Have no sound?
have an auxiliary connector that goes to the volume pot inside the game. So we can't play any sound. The timer has started. So you get a working Frogger board. Electro Flux is the high sale.
Has jumped in.
I'm going to see if I short this out, will it come up? No.
Whoa.
Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is that your house key?
I think
Yes,
Todd
the
just said
house cake.
SOS.
Just like the Titanic did.
Cuda sales.
Cuda is the high bidder at 80. I have no way to check the sound, but we know the amplifier is running, but they don't make boards like this
How's your
anymore.
snot rag over there? Is that okay?
No, this is not a snot rag.
Looks like
This is what I washed my hands on when they came out
Why
of
did
the
you blow
toilet.
your nose in it?
I didn't.
I
What do you
thought
think?
you
I'm
did.
No.
I thought you were crude.
Do you think I'm crude
Yes.
and rude?
Yes.
It looks like. Oh no, Electroflux.
No.
No,
Cuda
Cuda came
sales.
back in at 90. Do you know how many boards of these we sold?
How many?
I'm going to say we probably sold 10 or 15 on the best ever sales.
My goodness.
Well, we're up to 86, and we've
Yeah.
already booked 87 in.
Yes, we did. And Cuda
87.
Sales has got us our first bid of $100 tonight.
Yes, 87. We're going to have 87 in 3 weeks, aren't we?
This sale
Yes,
is
September.
percolating.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Oh, Chris, you have to buy my
4,
clock.
3, 2, Cuda, congratulations. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nicodemus snuck in, and we snuck in
And we
as well.
snuck in. 2
110.
people snuck
wow.
in. Well, I know the Frogger boards are selling for like $250 or something.
So why are you selling this one so cheap?
Because
it doesn't work?
no,
All
because
part
I
of his
want-
greatness.
Because I want people to make money.
Because Kurt said you should just sell
Kurt.
it.
My little Curdy.
Wow.
Curdy. Oh, another snipe.
Nicodemus at 115.
No,
with
Curdy came in today to get the van. He's picking up a storage shed to put in his backyard
Oh, nice.
to put a bunch of garbage in.
He told me he needed a place to hide that body. Is that what he decided to do?
My little Curdy.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Weiss jumped in at
Wow,
120. I do miss my Kurt.
Phil must have made a ton of money off this sale. Paul, you're probably right. With his fastest finger, Phil's a maniac. He's a monster.
Big finger.
That's a big finger. Your fingers are looking thinner now. Do you feel thinner?
No,
No? Your fingers don't feel
I
thinner?
still feel fat.
You look like
And I'm
Kate
hunched
Moss,
over
very
like
thin.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, he looks like cake moss. We had
But
this
Nicodemus is still the high bidder. And guess what? In 7 seconds,
conversation. Well, I already did this.
Nicodemus will, in
3,
fact, be the winner.
2, 1.
125.
Box around.
Oh!
He
Wheeze.
snipes it at 130.
Wheeze. Oh.
Wow.
Now, what do you think, Scott? Do you think anybody else is going to snipe this?
I think Nicodemus was feeling a little self-conscious because he was 0 on the fastest finger.
Yes, but this time Wee's got it. The sale is officially over.
Done. Wheeze has done it.
Thank you, sir.
Woo.
And
know what?
Wheeze, you have it.
You know what, Todd? You know what I was thinking this sale needs?
What would this sale need that
What
makes
John
people
Wick
happy?
Pinball doesn't have.
Oh, John Wick.
Guns
Okay.
a go-go.
We found 2 more. I can't believe we're finding these. But these are from that hole next door.
Yes, it is.
In the area that had those orbs that I'm going to do a video for. The triggers bounce back. All the screws are in the red gun, and all the screws but 2 are in the pink gun. They both. Okay, one has the 2 connectors on the end, and the other does not. So I don't know the status of them or status. However, we have 11 seconds left, and Cuda is the high bidder. We've had a lot of these Nintendo guns, and nobody has them. So I think Matt's at $95. At 40, what does that work out to? 46. Well, now it's 50 apiece. At 50 apiece.
Look at you doing math.
It was
I
$47.50 a piece.
No,
Well, now it's
$100.
Well, that's what.
So at 50 apiece,
Coulda said
I
that.
think you can still make a lot of money because they say these guns sell for like 1 1/4 to 150, maybe more each.
Rich 721 is in there at
And
105.
I'm hoping they work. I thought they had marked something on them, but there's nothing written on them.
It said tested work 7 of 88.
It's got some, like, I don't know what that is.
What?
Old,
I didn't write that.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
it's got old, like, I don't know if that's icy, the cola icy. It looks like it might be. I don't know. What do you think that is? You want to taste that? See what it is? Look. Is that mustard? What is that?
Chuck, you're boring
You're
him.
making me yawn now. You're making me yawn. I'm tired. Oh my! Well, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody jumped in. Cuda jumped in again. He was almost running out.
He was. Absolutely.
Does the Pac-Man board have the edge connector on it to convert the
Nope.
power?
Nope.
Okay, then we'll have to find it. It's on another. We have another Pac-Man.
Why
And
would it
let's
not
see.
be on the first one?
Cuda has jumped ahead at 130. I asked her to go through
Yeah, I know.
and
Where's our other
check
Pac-Man
these.
board?
I'm going to look and see. We're going to have. So while
17 is
the
a
bidding,
junior
Cuda has jumped up
Pac-Man.
at 140. There's another Pac-Man board. It's
There's
not
a
28.
junior.
There's a working one.
There's 6 at 20.
Here it is. It's 38. That's the one with new capacitors, capacitors.
These guys just
And-
bullied Stringer right
look
out
at
of the running.
connector on it.
Oh shit!
Exactly.
All right,
Whoop.
we need the box of connectors then.
I don't know where the box of connectors is.
Anyway, we have.
Fly me to Expo.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
They got to be over
All right,
here.
we're gonna have to tell PCB Junkie's got to
pile.
make us
I
100
don't see
new JAMA connectors.
I don't see them.
I don't know where. I haven't seen.
Okay, we have. Oh, wait a minute. Cuda jumped in at 160, and we're gonna have to look for the connector
That's
box.
Phil's box. Fly me to
I should have
Expo.
checked this myself.
It's all good.
I'm gonna have to check this all myself from now on.
Da, 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 da.
Well, let me look again. We have it, and it's sold. Cuda, you are the high bidder, young man. Thank you very much,
Way to go, Cuda.
and we appreciate it. And we have.
Yeah, I don't know where the connectors are.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get up and
We
look.
didn't- hang on a second.
We are missing.
We weren't looking for them earlier.
We are looking for the box of connectors.
Nope.
And
No.
what we could. Scott, can you do a song and dance?
Oh, got it.
Oh, okay.
Hold, please.
Good. Okay. Scotty, can you move these into the kitchen area?
Absolutely, young man.
We were running very smoothly, you know. And now we're back. Now
Connectors.
we will
This
find
is
the
Pac-Man
Pac-Man.
PCB with frozen figures. Because that's
Isn't the
what it
title?
says.
Isn't that the title of a movie?
Frozen Figures?
Oh no, it's
Yes.
Hidden Figures.
No, Frozen Figures. Frozen Screen. And
My
it's-
goodness, I found the box. Look at that.
Could this be the Z80
Look at that.
that's freezing it? Say
Okay,
no.
okay.
It says right on there it's not the Z80.
Yes,
I'm
it's not the
setting you up.
Z80.
Come
Oh,
on.
I'm flustered.
Work with me.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is what we get on the screen. That. And sometimes the board set, it's just locked in.
Oh no.
Now if I hit the reset. So, and it's not the Z80.
Are you sure it's not the Z80?
Everything's on the board.
Yeah.
It's called a processor.
Processor.
Terry's going to turn on
Don't be a fool,
the
Scott.
OBS, and I will show you. The board is very clean, and it's not hacked, and it's a Pac-Man. Right? Yes.
That's what you said. So I'm going to go with it.
Wait a
Arcade
minute. Let me
Alex
make
says
sure.
bend the board.
Let me see.
What?
Uh,
Clean and complete frozen screen. 12.
Yes, okay. Well, it did, okay. It's up to 90 for timing. It's clean and complete. Well, there's nothing like a clean and complete board.
Did you bend the board? Arcade Alex says you should
I
do
will
so.
try that. I will bend Mr. Board, but we don't have any results. We pressed all the chips in.
Timon 666 has
Timon
picked that one up
is
for 90.
yes. Timon
dollars.
gets the board. Thank you, sir, and we appreciate it.
You know what would make this show
Go ahead.
better than it is?
Better?
Yes. If we had some bill acceptors.
Oh, nice.
Aha! I don't think bill acceptors are on many people's list, but if you need one,
Christmas
now this is
coming.
a stacker. So obviously, if you look how the stacker is mounted, this has to go through a slot on the top. Okay? Now, if you put it in this way, which you could, you would have to change the sticker. Okay? So we tested it. Curdy tested it. Now, it will need the connector. We don't have that connector that plugs in. And so what we've done is we've taken into account this is one that actually mounts on the side,
Nice.
okay? And then this is the cable, and we tested. They're both Mars. This doesn't have a stacker, so it just comes out, and they're $1 and $5. And we've come up with a price that you are going to have a difficult time not accepting.
Whoa.
130. Good. Sub-Scorpion. Good. And so far, we've sold dozens of these. and-
Dozens?
yeah, we haven't heard back from anybody. Nobody seems to be unhappy.
Well, there's
So-
plenty of people who are unhappy. They're just not unhappy with this.
We threw
That's
out.
true, Chuck.
I didn't even bother you with it. We threw out a whole
we
bunch
got?
of non-Mars.
American board.
We had a whole bunch of bill acceptors that didn't work. We knew that for sure because they were at the repair shop, and they were these off-brands. And I put them out to be recycled.
Oh, this is the big one. Sorry.
They ended up getting recycled. So I didn't even bother waste you guys on them. Okay, now this thing, we weren't sure what to do with this thing.
All right, hold on. I got to move this thing over.
Now this is what I would call a stepchild.
With or without hair?
Okay, so before you bid on this, it weighs a ton.
Okay.
Just an FYI on shipping.
We have to ship it. Now, originally, this was here, and there was a TV mounted here, the telescreen, and the TV plugged into it. This was a Merit tester, so the TV disappeared. There's a whole bunch of crap in the back of it that's connected. There's a power
Ew, now
supply.
it has phlegm on it.
There's a power supply. There's relays. There's a transformers. And this was it was actually in use at Joe's. On the top, there's foam and the chips. You can
just
push them
stick
in.
them
They
on in
stick
here.
on. Okay, there's actually still a bunch of chips for Dodge City and whatever games they were selling.
Acid,
at
you
the
are
time.
probably correct. This has to be slightly stolen from NASA.
Todd, Galaxian has a great question for you, by the
Go
way.
ahead.
I need to come pick it up. Can you hold it for 8 months?
There you go.
If you pay for it, I will.
Whoa.
How about that?
Todd, if you want to make
Now
more
look,
money.
here's a neat thing. There's even this goofy connector. Oh, you know what? Turn on the
Can I
telecamera.
ask a question? What is that?
I'm gonna point it out.
Okay.
Terry is gonna turn on.
You realize that Terry is
OBS.
not here, right?
Terry is not here, so.
Would you like me
Oh.
to try and do it, young man? I'll see if I can
Hey, Terry.
figure this out.
Okay, over here.
It may not
Turn
go
on
well.
The OBS,
You're
'cause
looking for the word OBS.
Galaxian, you can have
No,
this
not
in
there. On the next one.
This one?
10
Yes.
easy payments
Droid
of
Cam
$1
OBS?
a month.
Yes, that's it.
Oh
Flip
boy,
that.
here we go. Did it work?
No.
Or are we
Wait,
still
so-
on the air?
So,
Go down. Oh no.
It's right
Go
there.
no. You have to turn the
OBS.
eye. Do you see the? If you move to the right, that eye. Turn the eye on. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Good.
So, by the way, Todd, some boob named Tony Darkstar is now in the chat.
Tony, you didn't come. You were supposed to
Darkstar.
come.
How is my
Tony.
man Tony?
What a
All
boob.
right, this is some kind of a foam.
I wouldn't poke that.
Oh,
Todd
this
before
is a
the
speaker.
spiders start coming out.
Power supply transformer. And look, there's even a plug to plug it in. This obviously was the monitor connector.
Obviously.
It's got it's got this thing on it.
Look at that thing.
Anyway, not one person has been a cent.
Ow!
Oh God, I'm
Now
sorry,
I got
sweetie.
like ptomaine poisoning.
Look, there's switches.
and knobs and fuses.
Timer.
I'll bid $10. Look, one of these. Hang on a second.
Guess you just bid.
Todd,
Oh.
Todd, are you able to connect it to power?
Can you
People
show
said they'd
this?
like to see
Look,
it.
There's a button
with
for
power.
the front door.
I can buzz people in from my front door.
You know what you should do with this? No. You know what you should do? Look, what does this say? Discard 1, discard 2, discard
Fill
3,
1.
discard 4.
Was this worth even
Discard
listing for a
5.
lousy $10? Oh
I
my
gotta be honest. I was gonna
God.
give you $10 to throw it in the dumpster.
Listen, don't put it even in the kitchen. Slide it underneath the Godfather.
What? I'm not
That's
putting it
Phil's thing.
I'm not putting it under the Godfather. No.
Then put it under
No.
John Wick,
I'm not putting it under there either. No.
please.
No, I'm putting it in the dumpster because that's where Phil wants me to put it.
Phil. Who could be at the door?
I think it's your buddy.
Which one?
I turned that off.
Is the front door?
I think it's your buddy, Scott.
No, I got it.
Scott, who's at the door?
I was so you could show everybody how the buzzer works.
I told you he was a
Oh.
boob.
It was,
I was trying to think.
it was a
of-
long way to go.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're all out of breath.
Yeah, they can't all be winners.
Todd, we've got Midway Bronze Age soundboard. Whoa, easy, killer.
She's getting ready to vacuum. Okay, here's the deal. I told Kurt to go upstairs and find some Bally old Midway stuff. These were in a box. They're super clean. This one says Deluxe Cocktail 2, Space UR2. So it's Cocktail Deluxe or Upright. That's the soundboard. There's no markings on it whether it works or not. This is a 1978, and this does look like Space Invaders. Okay? Super clean. Now this one is a Space Invaders, and we have our sticker on it. Works Missing Sounds. And that was in
No,
2010.
Sound is overrated.
That was in 2010.
Why
So
would
maybe
you
the
want
sound works
with a
now.
Soundboard.
Maybe now it works. It's had a chance to correct itself.
Okay, this one, oh, it's another, now this one does say Space Invaders. Another nice, clean Space Invaders. Now remember, these are all soundboards.
Boards without sound.
Well, we can't, no, we don't know.
Oh.
Oh, now here's you know what, Midway, this is a rare one. Midway made a shuffleboard video game.
Wow.
It had the tall monitor. I think it had like a 21-inch monitor from what I remember.
Scott, start the countdown.
And El Proto's the high bidder.
Well, that's a
Probably
lot of pressure. All right, let me try to figure that out.
Top bidder.
So
Oh, maybe
Terry,
test.
So
start the
basically,
countdown, please.
we have 5 Midway Bronze Age.
Maybe we should get
I like
Scott to
Bronze Age.
vacuum.
Cassandra, I think, is the one that
Yeah, she is.
She's the one that made that word, Bronze Age. I'm almost positive it was her. So the
and
Bronze Age soundboards.
Galaxian is in at $60.
$60. And we know one board works for sure, and it just says missing sounds. I swear to God, we have no idea whether these boards work or not.
You don't have to swear
And
to
they may
God.
work.
Jeez.
Or they may have one transistor out
Or
or
they
one
may not work.
circuit board. Usually these boards work. They were missing, sounds. Usually, but I could be. And Bronze Age boards were the best. I agree with you, Paul. What about Todd's age machines? And Tony wants to know if it's a SpaceX part.
It might be, actually. Yes, it may
Tony,
be.
we're going to miss you at Applebee's.
We are. I'm going to have a drink in your honor. Absolutely.
And I'm going to tell a great story in his honor.
We should, yes.
You guys should have been here the night that we went to Applebee's and told ECW wrestling stories for like 2 hours. It was awesome. We had so much fun that night.
What's
Didn't
so
we?
odd, the three of these guys were at this wrestling venue in South Philadelphia on the same night, and they didn't know each other.
ECW Arena, a
So
legendary
they were-
building.
The
They-
ECW arena was
They
amazing.
remember even who was performing that night. Galaxian, you're the winner at $80.
Woo, sold. All right, now look.
Now you better make money with these. I don't want to sell you stuff unless you're making money. Okay, that's the deal. That's part of the fun, right?
Dave from Detroit is already in on this. Oh, Jerry Face just beat him to $60.
Okay. We don't have the tester. Our wonderful friends at Arcade.
We have no friends.
Junkie, PCB.
PCB Junkie.
Oh my gosh.
Arcade
He
Junkie.
makes a connector for this, a JAMA to JAMA. And I never had a jump bug board to sell before. And I didn't have the thing, so I can't test it. I don't remember why it has 2 volume controls. There may be a background sound. It was definitely mono, but there's 2 soundboards, so
I had
maybe
mono
one
once.
has a song that plays in the background. I don't know. There appears to be nothing missing from the board. And the board is clean, and it was in a box for at least 25 years. Oh, can you start the countdown?
I can give it a shot,
Terry
certainly.
never
That board's
did.
also enormous.
It is ginormous.
It is ginormous.
This is one of the few games on Earth that I got pretty good at playing because the joystick had such great control. You could change your speed because you tried to bounce your bug on top of things. And I got really good at it because the joystick controls were so good.
When you do the whole joystick thing, it's really disturbing. I just want to point that out.
Yes. Most definitely. PCB Junkie says, you should have let me know. I could have sent it express.
Oh.
Pony Express. Put Express.
I don't think anybody wants my board. Jerry Face is at 90.
It crushed the
Wait,
reserve.
I was
People
gonna
want
say,
this.
Will it ship on a pallet?
Yes, it should.
Oh, by the way, we are going to be shipping on a pallet a boatload of monitor chassis.
Oh, right.
One of our
Yes.
regular monitor guys
Yes.
is buying all of our 4900s.
Yes. Thank
And we're
goodness.
shipping them all out next week.
Jerry Face is at $100.
Okay,
and we've
100
got
even.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. And it looks
Happy
like
Jerry Face.
Jerry has officially purchased it. Can you
All right.
end the sale?
No, don't
Ah,
end the
you
sale.
just
Wait,
say-
I've done that once before.
Well, you buy it. You have to pick.
All right,
See,
hold on.
after the sale's over, he has to hit a button that says he's bought it.
Hold that.
So do I click sell item?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
There it is. See? And now you move on to the next one.
So
Yeah.
did it come up automatically, or do I have to hit next item?
No, next item.
All right. All right, Jillian, if you're out there, I did not click close sale.
Thank goodness.
That happened once. We hit the sale.
We've done it.
Okay, now this one we need another connector.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Well,
what's
what I'm
with the
gonna no,
connectors?
I know it's on the Galaxian board.
Where's the Galaxian board?
It should be up here,
Here it is. Hang on.
and it should have the connector
It
on
does.
it. Okay.
Grab that.
Yes. So let me unplug one,
Whoop. Sorry, thought you had it.
unplug two.
I got us to the next item, but I didn't, and I did not
unplug
end the
three.
auction, which was good. for the whole evening.
Now,
Thank you.
this has the wiring, believe it or not, of a Galaxian. So, it should, which is odd. It also fits the Namco wiring or something, but see, now we're going to test it anyway because sometimes the boards end up working. No, we get nothing. So what this is a junior Pac-Man board, but it does not have the onboard. It will not work in a Pac-Man game. You have to put it. It's called a conversion. So the board actually has the word conversion on it. Can you turn on the
OBS.
OBS again?
I'm thinking Scott should probably start vacuuming and Terry should run the show. How you feel about that, Scott?
I guess. I mean, that's fine. Do I get part of the gratuity
See,
for
it says here.
You should.
the
You do.
party?
Wow.
cleanup?
Yeah.
So-
you get as much of a tip as we give Tater Tot for vacuuming.
So
Well,
what,
normally I
what
have to vacuum
basically
after
is
Scott
missing?
Parties.
It's missing the power supply, the 5-volt regulator here. So, ow.
Oh, you might
Yeah,
not want to do
chip's
that.
hot, yeah.
I was going to say.
So anyway, I don't know what's going
I can
on.
smell it, by the way.
We need Fire
Yeah,
Marshal Bill.
It's not happy.
Yeah, it's not happy at all.
No. So, we'll give you the conversion board. Maybe it'll work in the game. It doesn't seem to work with this Namco connector.
Someone turn
It's
on Black
not.
Knight in here. Holy cow.
It does not. So anyway, we will ship the 2 pieces. If you can start,
Kay Carpenter is the high bid at $50.
Terry's going to start the countdown.
Thank God Terry's here.
And
Electroflux has jumped in at $55. Whoa! Timon 666 is now at $60. Galaxian says, well, that's fried now. Todd loves the ECW. Tony, Todd didn't even understand the ECW when we had that awesome conversation.
He thought that meant eating Cool Whip.
We had great conversations.
Yeah, the
about
one
Sandman
chip got
and
hot.
Sabu and Francine.
Yeah, this
and
one
the
chip in the
Dudley
corner got
boys
hot.
and
Tommy Dreamer and
Tommy Dreamer,
Taz
oh,
and Rob
Taz.
Van Dam.
RVD. Mr.
Anyway,
Saturday Night, Mr.
it
Pay-Per-View.
looks like there's 7 seconds to
Mr. Best
go.
Offer.
Mr. Best
And
Offer,
Timon
that's Todd.
666 looks like he is going to be the winner. And he is.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Thank you very
to
much.
Timon.
70, maybe you can get it working.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Those are the options.
They are. There's not many options today.
Look what we got.
Now, this is to hold the records. We didn't have a picture of it, and
Sure
Chuck
isn't your
found
lunchbox.
this. So the records will fit in this nifty. We're going to ship the records in here. And there are 50 like new
Good.
records. 50, not 40 or 38. And I believe a lot of them, yes, looks like a lot of them have
The
the
labels?
jukebox labels. So if you have a record player,
Todd,
and-
I'm sorry, I want to point out that Tony Darkstar paid you an incredible compliment. He said you are the Paul Heyman of pinball.
Wow, that is a.
And you know what? I'm going to say that Scott is Joey Styles.
is that good?
Joey Styles
awesome.
is good. Joey Styles is really good. And Todd has Paul Heyman's phone of the same vintage right over
It's
here.
absolutely true.
Well, we have a bunch of brand new or like new records.
Now, T.A. Kasky has already told me I cannot sing.
See that? Quote the Raven.
Well,
no singing.
well,
Chuck.
TA, I tell you what, TA, if you bid $100, he will not sing.
I think that's fair, Todd.
Okay, Whitney Houston. Why does it hurt so bad?
Because it's in the wrong... Oh, never mind. Sorry.
It's and it's both live and studio, each side. Lionel Richie. I don't want to lose you tonight. And then there's the radio
You
version.
should
Nice.
send this to Whitney Houston in response to her question.
I don't know. Who wrote that one?
I don't know.
Oh,
Celine
Celine
Celine Dion.
Dion. Up close and
The
personal.
lack of singing is ridiculous. Let's go.
Well, I don't know any of these
I haven't
songs.
seen a $100 bid from T.A. Cassie.
Van
so
Heflin.
Start
you
singing.
Know, you know
No, it's Van Halen.
Yes, Hot for Teacher in Amsterdam.
Do you know those songs?
I do, actually.
Got it made.
I want it
Hot
bad, I want
for
it bad, I want it
teacher,
bad.
hot
I'm hot
for-
for teacher.
Brooks and Dunn, My Mama. Oh, no, My Marie.
My Maria. You know My Maria. Look at this. Gloria Estefan with a whole bunch of labels.
Oh, wow, look. Now, look. Here's something for somebody. You can look at all these.
Let's see him, Todd. Hold him up.
All Gloria. Oh, no, are they all Gloria? No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Oh, there's Reach.
Look at that.
Brooks and Dunn. Wait a minute. You know what? I bet you a lot of these. Yeah, there's Lionel Richie. So these are extras for all the songs I just
That's
pulled
awesome.
out.
Sing that one, please.
It's B.
No,
52s.
the B-52s.
Flintstones.
Now, by the
Meet
way,
the
that's the
Flintstones.
BC-52s.
They actually had a release
Terry,
the
start the
Flintstones
countdown.
song.
Phil's buying these at $60. I don't know why we're
You
doing
know,
them.
wait a minute. People want the Boston. Boston is. Oh, Boston has a whole bunch of them. Look
Look,
at
I
all
saw
the
that.
strips.
More than a feeling?
And there are other songs. So George Thorogood. So apparently, see, they printed them
Start
like
this
this.
countdown.
So when you bought a jukebox and you took the record to a diner, you got the whole sheet so you could put a strip in each of the diner
That's
jukeboxes. Because how did you think those little strips got in the little boxes in the wall?
I thought elves went in
So-
there and put them in.
So you
Am I
had to
wrong?
get these strips. These were destined for jukebox use.
You know what, Todd?
Tracy Bird, you never know just how good you got it.
Let's hear you sing, Todd.
Here's
Come
Pam
on.
Tillis's When You Stink Up
I-
the Room.
I should do. When you walk into
Oh,
the room,
sorry. I'm sorry.
nobody
Pincushion by
wants it.
ZZ Top.
Does
Phil's
that mean?
buying them.
Oh,
Phil
he-
bought them.
Oh, Phil bought 'em.
got them.
Pin
Why do you
cushion.
think I started the countdown?
No,
Look at this.
nobody else wanted our brand new records. Tracy Lawrence.
Bruce Springsteen's Secret Garden.
Look, isn't this nice, Phil? You got this.
Love the One You're With.
Oh,
which,
nice.
In your case, Todd, since
These
you're
are
alone
brand
all the
new.
time,
They're all brand new.
You love the One You're With.
50 brand new records for a little over $1 each. Thank
Pretty
you,
soon,
Philip.
you'll be Sleeping in Your Car by Roxette.
Now, see, if you guys kept
promise-
the bidding open, we would have still be singing.
As the Pretender said, I'll stand by you.
Todd, you didn't sing at all. At least sing a few.
I don't know any of these songs.
There goes
Stand
Dick
by
Marks.
you.
Edie Brickell. Be
Strange
My Baby Tonight.
Currencies.
The Hard Way.
Here's Tom Petty. It's Good to Be King.
Todd,
Finally, a song
let's
about
get
me.
back to me and you.
Let's get back to being you.
Down by the Riverside.
Now I'm
Down by
depressed.
the Riverside.
In a van.
No, that was not
I
singing,
thought these
TA.
records were going to get
Yeah,
$100.
In a van down by,
By
the
river.
riverside.
Yes.
We're not going to make any money
We're not going
tonight.
to make any money. Oh, Pearl Jam. Look at that.
Well, Todd, if you would have been
Look,
singing,
look,
this would have gotten
Look,
a lot.
look at that. Look at that.
Well,
It's got the attachment to. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, let's move on, shall we? I have to pick up Dick Marks.
Oh.
That was a good
upset.
buy, Phil.
I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
A lousy $60.
Look, Now and Forever by Richard Marx.
Well, next time you'll sing
What's the
more.
flip side of Richard?
Of Dick Marks?
The Way She Loves Me. Well, that's certainly not. I know how my wife loves me.
Yeah, I know how she loves you, too. I saw it last
She
night.
wants me dead.
We had a fabulous time last night. Did you tell them, Todd?
Well,
The
you
great
missed.
time we had.
And I'm going to put them in this thing. Listen, last night, my movie premiere happened.
Yep, at the
My
Ambler
wonderful
Theater.
at the Ambler movie theater, and we had there wasn't a big turnout.
No,
There was
don't
about
give me that. That goes with the
there was
climax.
about 50 people.
Which was nice. We were in the small theater.
Yeah, I was depressed.
And we had a fabulous dinner beforehand. Where?
We went to.
He's gonna get it wrong.
It's called In the Boot.
That's incorrect.
Of the Boot.
Incorrect. From
Through
the
the
boot.
boot.
From the boot. What's that a boot?
It's right next door. A boot.
No, nobody eats in the boot.
Well, we had a wonderful time. Great dinner. And Terry was there with
Yes.
my wife.
Yes.
And Terry's boyfriend, Greg, who works
Craig?
here.
Craig,
My wife keeps
Craig?
calling him Craig.
we had a
And-
delightful
And then
dinner.
we did the movie, and then we had a Q&A, and we did film it.
Yes.
So you will be able to see it at some point. We had a 40-minute Q&A, and
And if you haven't had a chance to see the movie, in all seriousness, it's film is dead, long live film.
Yes.
I was fascinated. I mean, it takes you through a really interesting sort of retrospective history of film collecting, kind of behind the scenes, talks to a lot of people who were collecting film, primarily in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and then they talk about kind of where they are here. It's a great, great story, and if you have not been to the Ambler Theater, you got to go and check it out. It's a very, very cool place.
They also have at the Ambler a museum of original projectors that used to be in the booths
Yep.
of all around America, and now are not there anymore. They're digital projectors for the most part.
Neat, neat stuff.
But Ambler still has two 35mm projectors, and they still run some retro 35 films here and there. They have usually in the summer months.
Todd, that proves that you're relevant in both pinball and film.
No, I'm not relevant anymore. Nobody cares about me. They say I'm fat and old.
But at least you have 12 coin mechs.
I do. All of these work. We teched them.
Now, you cannot see the movie streaming, right? It's not out anywhere yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It will be.
All honesty, it was an hour and 45 minutes. I was amazed at how interesting it was. I got to the end and I was like, huh, this was really cool.
I filmed all my scenes. I filmed the beginning of the film and all of the scenes I'm in about when I had all that trouble with the FBI.
3.5 minutes of
I
fame.
have been fingerprinted. And also, I can never serve on a jury. Oh, it's really bad. I get that wonderful jury, so you've been selected to be a juror, and I get to check that little box. Look for that. There's a little box on it that says, have you ever been convicted?
But the strange thing is they still allow you around children.
That's right.
Go figure. Anyway, coin mechs.
Little children.
Little children.
All right, we're going to give this a
Okay, now listen,
whirl,
here's the deal.
Shall we?
This is the fastest finger. 12 clean working coin mechanisms ready to pop in to your machine, and here's the price. Look at this.
Ready?
The price is
Did it work?
$60. That is an incredible. Full Tilt bought them. So what's that? $6 each. No, it's less than
No,
six.
no. $5 each.
Five.
If you're not good at math, it's $6 each.
Five. Thank you very much. Full Tilt got them.
in
And
there.
you can never go
Please.
wrong at that price.
You
So
can go
we
wrong
actually
at that
ran
price.
quarters through them and cleaned them and made sure they worked. Because non-working 25-cent coin mech has no value.
This is true.
And we recycle them.
Yes.
We don't throw
don't
stuff
throw
like
anything
this
out.
away.
Right.
We recycle.
All right. How
So-
about a couple of asteroid boards? What do you
Yes,
think?
we have, and we're doing really good. It looks like we're up to item
20.
20. We're halfway through the telecast, and it is 8 o'clock. We're right on schedule.
Time.
All right, we went through our stuff as we usually do, and okay, here. Oh, did I write down this one? Okay, all right. I was kind of. Oh, Okay, here's the deal.
Here is the deal.
All right, I'm going to turn the camera on. Can you turn?
all right.
Okay.
Let me-
All right. Here's the deal, and we can have Dave if he wants to back out. I didn't actually examine the boards.
Uh-oh.
What?
All right. Here's the deal. This is the back of the Asteroids board. Apparently, he tried to do a repair because the board is cracked, and they tried to fix it. Looks like they tried to do jumpers or something. Let me move my fingers out.
That sounds like something your competitors would do when fixing a board.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they tried. See, the board cracked, and they tried to bridge them, and then they crudely ran these wires to it. I didn't realize that.
And there it is.
Now the processor's there, but the 4 ROMs are not. And let me see if it uses these two. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna compare it to this. It may not use these two. I'll know in a second. It doesn't. So there's 2 empty sockets, but on the other board they're not used. So everything's there, but it has this crack in it.
Galaxian would like to know if Chris is standing or laying down. Where is Chris? I didn't see.
Let's
Crystal is
see.
Standing.
Crystal,
both of them.
actually, Crystal is cockeyed.
Leaning, yeah, standing here.
Oh no, she's wiggling.
Oh,
So
wiggling.
I would say Crystal may be broken.
Just a little bit.
Now this Crystal she is standing at full attention, just like my.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what's standing at attention. No. As a matter of fact,
Why is this zoomed in?
If
Okay,
it
there
is,
we go.
I don't want to sit next to you. Scott, can you start the countdown?
Sure, I
Joey
can.
Styles?
I can try and figure that out.
This one has 2 ROMs.
Oh my
3 ROMs.
God!
This has 3 ROMs in it. 1, 2, 3. It's missing this and the processor. But this board is otherwise fully complete.
Yeah,
Everything is on the board.
Looks good.
And we wrote on it NW, not working. And at one point it did work because it had our sticker from 2007? No, 2013.
Yeah.
So the board worked, and now it doesn't. So there we go.
Richie
We've got
Rich
10 seconds to
points
go.
out that Crystal's new nickname is Eileen.
Ah,
Impressive. I like it. Richie, congrats. That was awesome.
Eileen.
9 seconds. Oh, Electroflux at $60. Tony Darkstar says it's a fabulous film. Now, Tony Darkstar may be talking about Film is Dead, Long Live Film.
Yes.
Or he may be talking about whatever adult feature he's watching this evening. I just don't know.
It's a
I
fabulous
just
film.
don't know.
He's watching Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, he would never do that. Never.
Well, we did. Tammy and I went to see Aliens, and we liked it. It's second.
Did Tammy dress as Ripley?
No, she didn't do
Did she
any
dress
dress
as an
up
alien?
tonight. Nothing.
Man.
Well, we did take a picture, but we're going to wait before we post the picture.
Stringer Films points out something very astute. And what do we do to Eileen? Never mind, don't say it. The same thing they do in Bangkok, Stringer.
All right.
Same thing they do
So,
in Bangkok.
anyway, Kuda said, oh, no, Electroflux just jumped out. So remember,
I think
oh, wait a minute. I see one socketed chip not here.
Oh.
Right there. It's one of those new machine sockets, though. So the good news is, and oh, you know what? There's another chip right there.
Well,
Okay.
thankfully, Electroflux took that bad boy at $80.
80 for the pair,
All right.
and maybe you can even fix the one with
Now,
the
before
crack.
I walk away,
before.
I'm going to move this over so that you
Yeah, everybody needs to see.
can take a look.
Now, what happened? This is going to be near the end.
No, it's not. It's right now.
Oh, it's now.
Right now.
Okay, Tony Darkstar
Tony
donated
Pulio.
this. That's Tony Pulio. It's a working. It has 3/4 slots. I doubt anybody put quarters in because the candies are not loose. They're brand new, and we actually went out and purchased them because somebody from TNT opened up the coin locks and took the packages out. Tony had put in packages.
I'm opening this to show you, by the way, it has 2 keys, and both keys are here.
So when you get
So
home and say,
Tony,
I don't have keys.
So Michelle went out. I have to give Michelle money. Michelle went out and purchased replacement bags
I want candy.
at $3 a bag too. But we put the bags in, so you will get 3 Skittles, 2 M&Ms, peanut, 2 M&Ms plain.
Do you know the difference in calories between regular M&Ms and peanut
And
M&Ms?
there's also a third key right here. We will be able to ship it apart. So if we ship it, the base
all
will
about
be
the base.
shipped, and we're going to put them both in the same box. So we'll be able to ship the pair
Yep.
to you.
And by the way,
Uh,
there is a lock in the back.
That's
here.
where the key
Yes,
is.
That's where the key is.
Now,
the key is
but keep in mind that
taped to the front.
it's probably not going to be like dirt cheap unless you live in Jersey. It'd be nice if you could pick it up.
What about if you live in Pennsylvania? Would it be dirt cheap then?
If you, well, the closer it is, UPS is going to be the fastest way to ship this.
Phil is our high bidder. Up, Bill H. Has that been H?
So
Chuck,
we
people would
can
like you to
ship
knock
it,
on it so they can
and
see the
whatever the
materials
shipping
made
is, you
from.
will pay.
Plastic. Hard.
And my beautiful Tony has
Plastic.
more stuff for us.
It's got this wonderful base to it. It's not Todd sized, but he could probably.
One night in Bangkok makes a hard man humble.
And sold to Bill H. $45.
Oh, sorry, 45 big ones. Way to go, Bill.
$45. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
You're getting basically $15 worth of candy at $3 a bag. So
I thought it was $3 a bag. Is that right?
that's what what's her face said they were.
2 Skittles, 2 M&Ms. Oh, there's 3 Skittles. 3,
Uh-huh.
5,
3, 2,
7.
2.
There's $21 in candy there. We
That'll
have
work out.
gunfight boards.
I just have to stretch a hair.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Michelle says she put everything in the auction on the shelves. Tom was moving stuff and took stuff out of Phil's box.
Okay. Well, we're not sure what happened to those boards.
You don't think it's in his box? Phil's box over there?
I don't think so. I'll look.
Just in case.
I could look.
But before you do that, how about the gunfight logic boards?
Oh, okay. We're back to gunfight. By the way, how many are watching, Terry? It's not on the
4.
screen anymore.
110 are watching.
What happened to when we used to have 175?
Maybe you should get better shite.
You need to do more singing.
Gunfight boards.
Nobody watches anymore.
You're not singing enough.
Is this hobby dying, guys? Come on. Anyway,
Much like you, it's shrinking.
that's my writing. This is a working gunfight board. I tested it. And this board works. It was tested within the year. And we put it back in. Now, this board is marked Gunfight Works ? So it sort of
Works
worked.
question.
But it powered up.
Trying, Phil, trying.
It powered up. Now, the last 2 boards, this board can't work because it's missing the processor.
And this board.
Okay. And this board has the
Yeah, I see
processor,
that.
but it's missing the ROM. Now, why, I don't know why
We didn't,
we
take
didn't
the
try
ROM
the
out of
ROM
there
out and try it.
'cause
So,
we're dopes.
I don't know.
It
But
might work,
I
it
think,
might not.
considering you're going to get 4 boards and at least 1 works, and if you have a gunfight, somebody will be screaming to get it.
Well, El Proto is screaming to get this at $25.
And it looks like El Proto is going to be getting this.
Terry, start the countdown.
Now,
Look at that.
see, so far El Proto is the high bidder on 4, of which 1 is definitely working, 1 almost works,
Well, Stringer, I asked the very same question Stringer is
and
asking.
El
which
Proto, you were the high. Oh no,
Up
somebody else
is
jumped in.
$80.
Okay, El Proto, when it jumps that quick, it means El Proto put a higher bid in initially, and then somebody else went in and did 85, and then El Proto had the higher bid in. So the thing automatically, it would be nice if it showed the next price longer, 100. So it went up, so somebody else bid. Somebody's nicking away at it.
This is true. So Todd, Stringer Films asked the question I asked earlier, which is, will prophylactics fit in that candy machine?
Absolutely.
And
I used to keep them in there.
No, they actually don't. You were keeping them out of the wrappers, and
Oh.
they were not going through the mechanism.
Oh.
And Tony Darkstar says,
Terry,
aliens.
are these good bids? Because it went up to 150 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was at 100. Hold on.
Right.
They're not the same
who's
person.
bidding
El
against
Proto
them?
is
El
100
Proto.
and
Is
150.
there somebody bidding against
Galaxian's
them?
at 155. So
Okay.
what probably happened
Okay.
is
El Proto put in 150.
150. Yep.
Okay. So Galaxian is now the high bidder. But there's 4 boards. 1 works for sure. 1 works with a question mark.
You have
One
to have
works?
the question mark to work with it.
That means 1 works.
The third one may work if you move the ROM over. We didn't. He didn't bring down any working boards, so we just cleaned the box out. So this is it. El Proto now has it at 160.
Ken G makes a good
There's
point.
2 seconds left.
We
Yeah.
need more shtick, like your chair collapsing under you, the board catching fire on the telecast. You know what? He's right. Ken G, you are correct. Galaxian has brought this to $165.
Well, we still have fun. We joke and we laugh and we giggle and we
that what we're
insult
doing?
people. People hate me.
Tony Darkstar, by the way, in the chat said, aliens sucks.
Okay. All right.
And El Proto is about to get this for
Okay.
$170.
Okay.
Sold.
Aliens
Way to
is
go, El
important to
Proto.
watch once because it takes place the second in the series. Alien is first, then Aliens comes right after Alien.
no,
no,
it doesn't.
no.
Romulus
No,
comes-
Romulus.
Yes.
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 So there are 2 prequels, right?
Well, they're not prequels. No.
I thought there were 2 that took place before Alien. Yeah, there's 2. So this time unit, the new movie, the new Alien movie, takes place right after Alien ends.
They're not technically prequels.
And then Aliens comes in.
You know what would have saved Ripley in the Aliens movie?
What?
Power supplies.
That's right. If Sigourney Weaver had thought ahead and purchased some of our best offer
That's right.
power supplies.
That's right.
Now here's the deal. These are fastest finger. These came out of class of 81s. They are 2 voltage power supplies. No, they're 3 voltage.
voltage.
I take that.
Yes.
Wait a minute. 5?
I thought they were 3.
No, they're 5 and 12.
Oh. Okay.
2
I'm wrong.
voltage.
2. Yep.
Well, no, it says 4 amp for something else. And the wire's loose. So they must have had a screw there.
Must have.
12 volts. Well, one said, yeah, wait a minute. There are 3 voltage. Minus 12 plus 12, 5 volts. 3 of them that way. And the 4th one is also 3 voltage. All right, here's the deal. Who will pay me
The
nice
fastest
and
finger?
clean, and they are
I want
working?
to see Phil get it.
No.
Phil.
Phil,
Phil.
no.
Nicodemus
No.
says he's gonna
$45.
get it.
I love it.
Oh, Phil.
I love it.
Can we all agree that Nicodemus has the slowest finger? We've never had somebody say they're going to win them all and then just
I
stand
love it,
idly
Phil.
by with his finger in neutral.
You have to be able to push the button. Some people say they just click on the screen. Click, 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 click.
Speaking of clicks. Now, before anybody bids on this, remember what I said about the tester earlier? This thing is heavy-er.
Tester,
Oh my
tester.
God.
1, 2, 3, tester.
Somebody has to buy this thing.
You need an OBS for this.
Yes, we do. Nothing. There we go. Good. Okay, we're going to take everything apart. This was Fat Joe's, and it was in their shop, on the shelf and hooked up, apparently. At some point, they were testing all of their old black and white games in this. So we have a complete television set, complete with a flyback for high voltage, and all these things to run the chassis. And it's incredibly dirty. It comes with stereophonic speakers. And then here's the adjustment screws.
You like it incredibly dirty, don't you?
Yeah. And there's even an on-off switch.
Look at that.
And it works.
Look at
It
that.
clicks.
That's worth at least a couple of bucks.
I don't know what you're going to do with this.
Is there mouse poop in here?
I'll bet
It
there
has
is.
this connector, but we don't know anything about it. These speakers may have to be reconed.
Looks like it came out of a stunt cycle. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
A tank, remember, old games like Sprint 2 had 2 speakers. They were stereo. The left speaker was the left driver, the right speaker was the right driver. So anyway,
Ken G would like us to plug this in.
No chance.
We don't have enough power in the
No
building.
chance. None.
so mean.
Jason wants to know what size is this monitor?
A 19-inch.
Yeah, looks like it.
19-inch television. We can ship it, so we can safely ship it.
But it's
You
insanely
can put it in the
heavy.
box. Yes, your shipping is going to be 50, 60,
At
80,
least-
somewhere
at least
around
60 bucks.
there. Keep that in mind. You can start the countdown. Time in 666
Is not to the reserve.
is not at the reserve, but as you can see, the countdown is flying down. So you're going to be getting this beautiful, wonderful teleset.
It's about to go in the dumpster.
I guess we should just throw it out.
$5 away. Oh.
Well, it's probably not worth the ship because we have to go to a lot of trouble to ship it.
You're right.
So
Okay.
it's
Moving
done.
Todd,
We're
I can't believe
moving on.
somebody outbid you on this item. I thought you were going to get it for $5.
we're gonna carry it right out to the back.
We're gonna carry it out later.
Yeah,
It's all good.
It's going into the dumpster.
It's all good.
No, we're gonna recycle it.
Yes, we will.
All right, we'll turn the OBS
What's
off
next?
here, and then okay, we found this.
You can just read it right off of there.
This is a high voltage Panoma Pomona high voltage
Pomona.
probe. This is an anal probe, and I did check it on my hiney, and it works.
It says it right there.
It works.
Whoa, okay.
Anyway, what you do,
You know the difference between the oral probe and the anal probe?
Why don't you test that in the Cartman topper on your
you,
South Park
you
pinball?
apparently hook this to the chassis of the game, you turn it on, and then you stuff this under the rubber.
Yep.
Of the television, and the telegauge here will tell you what voltage you are being.
The kilovolts.
The kilovolts.
Kilovolts. Does
It's
it
all-
have a... Jason Morgan wants to know, does it have a preheat option?
Phil would like to see you try it on the game.
I may try this on my hiney again.
You should try it on Joey Styles over there.
Oh
I
my
want to hear
God!
him yell. Oh
Yeah,
my
I got
God.
it.
It's got to be worth something.
Let's see. Is that an alien probe? Scott, grab your tools. You know what to do. That's what Stringer Film says.
Is it ribbed?
Jason, it
Thank
is
you,
not
Steve.
ribbed.
You could say these are ribs.
No,
here.
no, no. It's nice and smooth. I'm not touching it, by the way. Can you use your finger too? The answer is yes, you may.
And we looked on eBay, and they do sell for a pretty
We
penny.
do. Tin Man is the high bidder at $75.
And we started the countdown.
We didn't, but we're going to.
Oh,
Does
okay.
it vibrate? It does when it's in...
What's it smell like?
I'm not going anywhere. Nope. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Tuna
Not
fish.
happening.
Wow.
More like an Italian hoagie. Whew. It's smelling over here.
Anyway, it
Smells like raw onions and bad life decisions.
And look, the cage has nice soft stuff in it.
It does have nice soft stuff.
And it is model 329S.
It's model 3295.
Oh, I thought that was an S. Looks like an S. But anyway, it looks like Tin Man is the winner.
Tin Man,
Thank you very much, young man.
Congratulations. All right.
PCB says it's the coolest item this sale.
The coolest item in the sale
Not
is,
my shitty tester.
is right here.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Somebody said something. I could not see. I assumed.
It's a schooner.
It is?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
If you knew the reference, you'd understand where I was going.
I assumed this was a magic eye, but it's possible it's not. I tried and I could not see. A magic eye, for your explanation, is where a photo is hidden, a picture of something is hidden that has no relation to what you see, literally a hidden image. And somebody emailed me and they said they didn't think it was. They think it's just a collage of beer cans. So I didn't know what to do.
It needs Invisiglass, I'll tell you that.
It
Now,
does need Invisiglass.
Tony donated this.
Thank you, TA.
And we can ship this safely in cardboard. So we can make a box to ship it safely anywhere in the country. I wouldn't suggest overseas.
Richie Rich says he sees a beautiful picture of your wife in this.
My beautiful wife. Then maybe I should take it home.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Stringer says it's a boat. Jeez. And Brian613 points out it's a sailboat. And Richie Rich points out, oh, wait, that's Scott's reflection.
Oh,
Scott's reflection is a sailboat.
Richie.
Anyway,
Tin Man
the
is
bidding
our
has started.
current high
And
bidder
as you
at
can see,
$10.
It's met the reserve. We made the reserve $10. It comes with a wire in the back. Turn it around so they can see. There's a wire to
Because they're
hang
not
it.
going to believe you that there's a wire to hang it from.
Well, I thought that may enhance the sale.
Yeah,
Marty K just went up $5 because of the
Just
wire.
because of the wire.
Here you go. See, I know these things. People think I'm stupid.
Is that a tester or an anchor? That's a good question, Tony.
Oh, is the bidding almost over?
Kenny G says, I'm sorry, Ken G, Marty K, congratulations. Ken G says it's a picture of the yodeling dude you've blocked.
Oh,
We are
gosh, that
not
was
going
Everett.
there.
Oh my God, that was
We are
Everett.
not
No, we hadn't mentioned him in
going
over a month
there.
until
Everett,
right now.
Everett tried to destroy me, but he's gone now.
Galaga.
Yes, this is Galaga.
Galaga.
No, it's
Galaga.
actually called Galaga.
Okay,
Chuck
the
is
board
right.
runs.
It is Galaga.
And then it shuts off. Then it runs. Then it shuts off. I'm trying to think. No, it runs, and then there's blocks on the screen. I was trying to remember what was going on with this, but I'll show you. And once it came up with an error, I remember Curdy was playing with it. I'm trying to decide whether this had our TNT sticker on it.
Todd, although we put a new battery on here, we're getting the battery low error.
It's off
here.
now. Okay. Keep watching.
I will go get the other battery.
That's odd. The battery didn't last
Battery,
very long.
no.
I wonder if when you threw it on the floor earlier caused...
I thought you did it. We're coming up with the picture. Wait a minute, 10-man, you can't go.
It
no,
did not
PCB
have
junkie.
been.
No, we're not over. We're
Power
on
supply.
schedule. We want you to win. It's 8:25, and we're almost 2/3 of the way through. The camera is
we're
preloading.
rebooting now, young man.
It's reloading. The program is reloading.
Reloading.
The television show. There
I
we
think
are.
we're back on the air.
And
The
then
show's
my box. There we
reloading
go.
'cause it
Good, we're
hurts
back.
So good.
We're back.
That's great.
The
Show's
television show
reloading and it's
is back.
Understood. That's good. By the way, Mike Tate, Todd, we have a super chat, $4.99, just because. Thank you, Mike. That
Thank
was
you,
very
Mike.
nice of you.
Okay, now. All right, it's loading. Okay. Now Terry is going to cleverly push the start button on the game, on the arcade game.
Terry is going to push. There you go.
Now, so that loads. Everything is fine. And then the picture will do this.
It looks great.
It does. Terry's going to hit the fire button as though she's playing. Oh, I think it has to come up first. And
Oh,
then now you can hit it.
wow.
The fire button's not firing?
Terry is the Galaga champion.
How about the red buttons, Terry? Do they?
Ryan, that's a really good point. You guys mentioned Everett and the camera went out. I'm sure it was a coincidence.
Well, it did come up with errors. See, I'm not sure what's happening here.
But Kate Carpenter is getting a nice deal at
Oh, I think I have the
$130.
jumper on wrong.
What?
I may have this jumper on wrong.
Well, we've got 14 seconds.
Well, it does run, and
is.
it didn't.
We have
It didn't.
7 seconds.
It didn't screw
Kate
up either.
Carpenter is going to get this at $130 in
Yeah,
1 second.
Yeah, it didn't screw up.
Congratulations, Kay.
Okay, so it was crapping out, but it didn't glitch. So I think if you clean the chips, now we had cleaned them years ago. We had sold this game. Oh yeah, here's our sticker, just so you for an update.
There's one in the back as well, Todd, if you can't see that one.
20. Yeah, the year unfortunately is on the wraparound. 13. I think it's this 2013 we sold the board game, and it came back in trade. So regardless of that, we had cleaned the chips back then. It probably needs another cleaning, maybe a socket, but the board's running now.
It is. And
But
you
then
put,
it doesn't.
You mentioned you put the jumper on wrong. Stringer Films points out in the chat the last time he put his jumper on wrong, he ended up in the Bangkok Medical Center. And you know what he could have played at the Bangkok Medical Center? Because I'm sure they have it.
Yes?
Pac-Man.
Oh,
There's a lot
Todd,
of
you're really
waka
bored
waka
tonight,
waka
huh?
going
I'm
on
tired.
in Bangkok.
All right, well, we have a load of,
Stuff.
is it 6?
It is 6.
Midway. Now,
And there's a loose
this
daughter
board, this daughter board came off of this.
One of them. Yeah,
But,
I know where it came from.
This had gotten new caps on it, some of the caps, and then the daughter board was on this at some point, but it's missing a couple chips, but the RAMs are all there. This board is fully complete, except The daughter board, one of the ROMs, the Speed ROM and the Z80. This is a Miss Pac-Man, so it would have an auxiliary board. Okay. This board is all there, complete. You know what? This is the one that we tried to get to work. This one has... maybe it'll work now. This one, instead of the satellite board, it has one of the original chips. And it produces... It produces this picture. And it has one satellite board, but then it has the chip that takes the place of the satellite board. So it's kind of nice, and we know it's not the Z80. We did try it. This also has new capacitors on it, but that's the picture it produces. Even if you reset it, hit the board on and off, it's a frozen picture. So like that. A lot of times, you know, guys, if the picture's frozen, you got garbage on the screen, it's usually the Z80. It's not in this case. Okay, this board is another complete board. Other than the satellite board in the Z80 or the ribbon cable. Somebody bought a bunch of them from us. This is a board that we sold a game in 2000. The year 2000, we installed 2-bit scores, amazing 16-in-1 board consisting of this and this, and you could play 16 different Miss Pac-Mans. And he actually licensed it. And then this board is blowing fuses. Now somebody said it could be one of the diodes. We didn't go any further. We were done. So I figured we'll pass this along. It's fully complete. And maybe you can fix it. And finally, another board. And somebody put bad and pointed at this chip. And it's also missing the speed up chip. They probably need it for another game, and then these 2 ROMs. So that's it. So it's a nice package of boards that I think you could get almost all of them working.
Todd, we have Jason Morgan trying to bid, and he's having an issue. So let's hold off on ending at the moment just to see if he can figure it out.
Bid at 150. And
Now, Terry, see what his max is.
I already did.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Let me check that. He's getting offer rejected.
Offer
He
rate.
is the high right now.
Todd's gotten
Oh, no, he's
rejected.
not.
No,
El Proto's the high.
Right.
Todd, he wants to make an empire-changing bid.
Well, you should be able to now.
Ask him if he put in the right amount.
Jason, look and see
He
if you
just said
typed
it's
in the right
rejected,
amount.
And he's,
It could be $15 instead, or like
yeah, it's possible.
Well, it looks like the high bid is 150.
But he was trying to bid higher than that.
Try 155. Huh?
Yes,
ask him if
he is. He is.
Yeah.
He bid earlier tonight.
Yep.
Is there?
I've tried bidding all the way up to 175 and have gotten rejected. Now, much like Jason Morgan, Todd got rejected many times in grade school and high school
did.
and college
And Bangkok.
and after college.
I think I told that story.
red light. Can you ask him again?
Okay. He made a red light.
I turned it off for a second.
He turned it off for a second. Try it now.
Paul is correct. The website is trying to save him money.
Did you want to put that in there?
I would check and see if I can bid, but I'll take it if I get it.
Matt said I can sleep in his tub.
You can't fit in his tub.
Nicodemus, did a little
Nicodemus
bid.
just went
He's
in.
back. He's back.
Nicodemus is back. Let's start the countdown.
Jason, try it
No,
now.
he's the high bid now, 165.
Okay, good.
Who doesn't love water beds? Actually, Stringer, Todd's bed is always a water bed, from what I hear. That's why his wife bought him the rubber sheets. And in 15 seconds, El Proto, who's at 2,
Okay, El Proto is new
$2.
high bidder.
is going to get this.
I'm hoping you can fix all 6 boards.
That would be awesome.
But the 16-in-1 is a nice board.
Someone's going to make a fortune on these boards. This is a good buy.
It's a
Well,
very good buy.
they're not going to make a fortune.
Well, it
But
depends on
I
how big
expect you
the
to make
fortune
money
is.
on my stuff. I really want you to make money on this crap. Actually, Ryan, I haven't had to. Usually, if I wake up, I can sleep for about 6 hours, and then sometimes I have to run out and pee.
Now,
But so far, my system
Nicodemus,
wakes me up.
Congratulations on getting these boards at $205. Todd, before we move on to the dot matrix, Carl has a question in the chat about cleaning the glass on top of an arcade cocktail. What should he use?
Yeah, Windex. Windex for regular glass, and Windex with vinegar for the special. It's
The Invisiglass, Voodoo
Invisiglass.
Glass, anything that
It's
is
the
have to use-
vinegar.
Yeah.
the vinegar
that has an
Windex.
anti-glare coating.
Or
on it.
any other brand. Yeah, glass. We always get the original Windex. That's always been the best. It really has. And what's really the best is also my Scott Parisi in the
Yes, I
In the-
can't wait
in
to
I
the
want
get
my
thought
torso to
of-
be in the frame for this
in the
item.
thought of Jason, or no, of Tony Darkstar, Tony Pulio. In the spirit of Tony, Scott has donated his jackpot.
Don't hold that against this, by the way.
His
This dot
jackpot.
matrix display is from the GOAT of the Pinbot trilogy, and the only game in the Pinbot trilogy to use a dot matrix display.
Where are those
Jackpot.
Nintendo guns? Let me go get them.
And the reason he's selling it is because he got the color display. So he said, Todd, put this display in and make it a great deal on the fastest finger. It's in great shape.
It's got fingerprint marks.
It's
all
got
over
fingerprint
it.
marks.
Those
It's
are not my
bright.
fingerprints.
It's bright and clear, and it'll work in any
you,
dot
Paul.
matrix game 1990 to 2007. And he is authorized.
Look at Paul's comment.
Terry, I need you to block Paul immediately. He should be banished forever.
No, Paul, he's right.
Paul is 100% right.
He's spreading misinformation.
Jackpot is
Jason
terrible.
says, is there any burn-in?
I don't see any.
I don't think so,
I don't think so.
Jason.
Well, I don't know if that's burning. Whatever's there, I really can't see it.
I don't see any.
Jason, just to be safe, let's just say there may be minor burn-in, but it worked beautifully.
But it's funny when I
came
move
out of
the
a
glass.
machine. Gesundheit.
When I
It
move
was
the
working
glass,
well.
it
Bless
goes
you.
away. Anyway, does anybody want to pay me this for it?
$85.
It is sold. Kuda Sales has purchased
So
it.
Paul says Jackpot is to Pinbot as Hurricane is to Comet. And Stringer Film says, what is Jackpot? Is that a new arcade one-up or something?
Terry, I need you to take Stringer Films and block him as well. This is just terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Thank you very much for Kuda for that. The
Second.
nice thing is,
Thank you, Scott.
well, it's sad because
It's Jackpot.
Jackpot could have been great. What's really unusual is that Barry Osler was responsible for it. However, I was told that Barry, was told that he had to make this, and anyway,
Acid rain is
this
100% correct.
Terry,
by the way.
just take the show off the air. This is despicable.
This is a Tekken 2. Now, we found it in the box. Somebody marked it. I'm turning the brightness down a little bit. They marked on the board, works contrast too high, TNT, and April of 2004. Broken something caps. What does that say? EMT caps?
It's SMTs.
SMT.
Yeah, SMTs.
Okay, turn on the camera here, Terry. Okay.
Bravo,
So-
Paul. Bravo.
Where the hell are the SMT or caps on it?
That I don't know. Are they under the board?
I think maybe these caps are.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't
I
look
don't.
broken.
I don't know. The short answer.
I don't know either.
I'm not gonna try and guess.
That's what I thought.
But anyway, there's the board. It's a Tekken 2. Terry, if you hit the start button, does it start? The white button.
Hadouken!
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't
Gasky, I
seem to
agree, by the
start.
way. Frank Zappa pinball machine
Caps
would
on
be
the
awesome.
top board. Okay.
Richie Rich points out that Jackpot gets you something totally different in Bangkok.
Well, there's the board, and Terry has started the countdown now. Tin Man's the high bidder. I don't know. I didn't write that note, and I think the handwriting is Chris, who stormed off and quit.
Oh, no.
He was here about 25 years too. He said I treated him like dog dirt.
Continuing the jackpot conversation, Stringer Films says, I hear Pedretti Pinball is releasing the remake Jack Squat later this year.
Pedretti Gaming. I understand that there's not a lot of people buying new pins.
Well, have you seen any of them advertised anywhere other than one website? No.
I saw a new Funhouse LE remake unboxing video today.
And Fishin' Free has got it at $70. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fishin'.
Fishin' Free. You got it at 70. Hope you can fix it.
I have complete faith in Fishin'.
Okay. Then we are really doing well. We're at item 31. And
More.
it is,
Power supplies.
it's 8:38. Oh, yeah, we're actually losing
got
time.
it.
We're not doing well. Okay, listen. I thought we were doing well. This power supply, it looks like it came out of an Ultracade. Okay? So that would be a computer-based power supply that takes that plug. This was always the Atari system, I thought. But I'm not sure but they take the computer plug to power it. This is one that had our sticker on it. We bought this new in 2006, and it was in a game. Who knows? And then this is your standard 12-pin power supply.
12?
And it's clean as a whistle. A Power Pro, made by Hap, and it was. Can't figure out the years, but it looks really clean and like new. So anyway, there's 4 power supplies, and we'll start the bidding. They're all for video games.
Timeman 666 has offered $10.
And it reached, yes, and it has reached the minimum. So they will sell so far 4 power supplies. Now at that rate, they're
$2.50 a piece.
oh my God.
Oh no, K Carpenter has got it up to
K
$30.
Carpenter is at 30.
Yes.
Okay, now they changed to 40.
Wow.
Timon 666
Wow,
is at 40. Richie, what did Richie say?
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You can read it. Don't say it.
I'll trade you a jackpot for that Pulp Fiction. Oh, we have a winner, Timon 666.
Simon,
Thank you.
congratulations.
So $10 each.
Yep,
I
that's
think you
awesome.
Did well.
Okay.
By the way, pink appeared
It's my favorite color.
on last
Philadelphia.
Sunday here in Philadelphia. Sold out show down at the Link Center, and in her dressing room was a Stern Stranger Things that she had rented from us.
That's now out on the floor. Pardon
And
me,
we
sir.
now have it in the showroom. And if you want to buy a Stranger Things, a stringer, yeah, Matt's for sale, I'm sure. But if you want to buy a Stranger Things, I can sell to you for $9,000, a premium Stranger Things, like new, that was absolutely, in fact, at Pink's dressing room down at the Link.
Plus
You know what?
tax and freight.
You know what I would rather have
What?
instead of Stranger Things? I'd like to have a couple of Atari Bronze Age boards.
Well, what about Pulp Fiction in our showroom?
What about Pulp
That was
Fiction?
in the
Ryan Adams.
the Ryan Adams on Friday of last week
At the Keswick.
at the Keswick Theater, and that was in his, and we have it there. So maybe you'll like to buy that. But I would rather sell you this Atari baseball board. Now here's the deal. This is a Bronze Age. It's the cocktail baseball. Took the same. It was in the same cabinet football was in. Now, some people said, "Well, it's missing chips." It's not. Terry's gonna turn the camera on, the OBS, and back then what they did is you could get 3 ROMs, or 4 ROMs, or you could get all these PROMs. They had alternative uses. So in this case, all the PROMs are in place, and it's not using these ROMs, and their processors in place.
Processors.
And look,
Processors.
and look, standing at attention, maybe a hair cockeyed, is Crystal. There she is. Now, the amplifier is intact. Everything's intact, but it's missing, and somebody cleanly took it off the board, the 5-volt regulator. And it looks like this has to get resoldered. So the solder piece broke on the resistor, but there's no burning edge connector.
There's no burning?
So that's the baseball board. The second board is Atari's football. This is fully
What's
complete.
a football?
The two-player. This is the two-player board. It looks like they've done repair here at the amplifier. Nice and neat and tidy work. The edge connector looks fine. As you can see, the regulator's in place. It has one of the fixes, I guess, to make it run here. Now this one does not have the ROMs or the PROMs. This one may have, in fact, just had the ROMs, because these aren't big enough to be PROMs. So I'm not sure what else is going on. But Crystal, she's there. So the crystal's intact also. And the little blue wires are factory boards. And it says here, repair and return, red racer, maybe. 11-3-83. So somebody actually had this in location,
Well,
this football. But anyway.
Orion 3311 has bid $30, which gets us to the reserve.
And Terry is going to start the
Terry's
countdown.
going to start the countdown. And Paul is still thinking about how horrible Jackpot is, and says Motordome is only slightly worse.
This is true.
This is true. This is true.
But do you think Orion is going to get these boards for 30? It sure
He's
looks
trying.
like
It's
it.
looking that way.
Nobody seems to be interested in
Well,
these
Cassandra's
Bronze
not
Age boards.
in the chat tonight. We haven't seen Cassandra in a while. She'd probably be all over these boards.
But Cuda Sales has bumped up the bid
$35.
to 35. And so the boards will sell, and this is item 32, and
We're rolling right along.
we are, even though it's 8:43.
Hey, you know what?
Yes.
Keep the faith.
Uh,
Keep the faith. See, PCB Junkie says, you know what? I see a great opportunity here. I'm going to jump in at $40.
There we
These
go.
are Bronze Age boards. And you know what? He's right. And PCB Junkie, looks like you sniped him. Nice going. 40
no,
bucks for these two?
Cassandra, no, different Cassandra.
Different Cassandra. We'd
And
like
look,
to have
my
Cassandra.
beautiful muscle Steve is here. Pitbull has arrived.
And he says what?
Ass hammer?
Ass hammer. Would you just auction this thing off? This is back when Pinball Expo was something near and dear to you. And,
No.
and they gave this to you for what? Just showing up?
No, they gave this to me for doing my seminar, which I'm not
Don't
doing
do it.
anymore. I'm not relevant. But anyway, look, it's beautiful. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn on the OBS, and Wyatt is the high bidder. So you could put a light on under it. Okay? I would peel off the made in China, and it comes in a nifty little box. So we are ready to dump it. I can sign it too on the front in silver paint. I was given this for doing the seminar. So if you want me to, I'll be happy to sign it. And Tin Man is the high bidder at 40. And look, even the top is padded.
It is. And look, there's this little puppy that goes with it.
Aha, so this puppy goes on like
We'll even
this.
put this thing in here. Yes, it does. It goes down like that. Sort of.
Or maybe it goes the other way. Okay.
Yeah. We'll put that in there. We'll put that in there. We'll have... It's perfect. And Tin Man is giving us $50.
No, it's heavy
this.
too.
Yes.
It's like me.
Yes, exactly.
Right, Terry?
And it's sold. Tin Man, congratulations on this it's very cool. Actually, I gotta be honest, it's very cool. You know what else is very cool, Todd?
Go ahead, tell me.
Tempest.
The Tempest. Okay, now here's something that you will have to repair but it may be something simple. We are not looking into it. We had a bunch of soundboards. We tested this soundboard, and it works 100%. That's the backboard. The front board here is fully complete. There's nothing missing, and it says it tries to start. Okay? So we obviously tested the soundboard and another board set to confirm it worked, but this top board tries to start. The high voltage, or the XY stuff, Terry, I'll turn Mr. Camera on again. The XY stuff is all clean. All the little wheels are intact, okay? And we never went any further. That was it. We moved on, and we're not fixing it. Terry has started the countdown now. So Timon 666 is going to be getting this.
That's a nice deal. It's
for
$75.
$75.
Wow.
So you won't have to fix the backboard, just the front one.
Jason is saying he can't bid on this. He's trying. Terry? Jason Morgan? Nicodemus?
Offer rejected. So Terry's going to stop the bidding. Cuda Sales is the high bidder. All right, try now. She reset the computer. See what's... I don't know, Jason. Does he have a high enough...
Yeah.
She put him way up there.
Yeah, we did that earlier.
Huh. So, can you bid now, Jason?
Yeah, he just did.
It needs a
Oh, he
new
did.
capacitor. Nip, he did.
Okay. Eric Lopka says, now I'm blocked and I can't bid.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay, she's going to stop it again. I will have to ask Jillian what may be happening. She's going to start the green again in a moment. So hang in there, guys. I'm not sure what it is.
I'm not sure what's going on either, but you know,
Well,
look,
Nathan points out that it could need a
You
new
have
capacitor.
Type his name in, his username.
Eric, what is your username? You may have hit...
it's the ghost of yodeling Everett.
my
I was pointing out that if you look at the screen, you know the Mega Touch behind us looks really good.
beautiful Mega
Looks
Touch.
good.
Eric, what is your username on the the TNT sales site?
He said it's Jackbot #1.
I say. Well, no wonder he can't bid.
Nothing.
Well, Cuda Sales is the high bid at $120.
Yeah, Eric, did you? Eric, can you try? Eric Lapka.
Richie Rich points out that his prison nickname was Megatouch.
Eric Lapka is there.
El
It is El
Proto.
Proto.
Thank
El
you, Eric.
Proto. El
Yeah,
Proto
he should be-
web name
yeah.
should have a high.
He says he will pass. Nicodemus is the high bidder at 150.
He's fine too.
All right.
He is?
Let's.
And my biker Betty said plus tax and freight. Plus tax and freight.
That's right.
That's right. Biker Benny makes great videos. Go on his YouTube channel. If you go on his YouTube channel, can't be convinced. It's Biker
We can
with
start
no
the countdown,
space
I
Benny.
suppose.
Oh, start the countdown, yeah. So it's Biker no space Benny because there's another guy
Do I have to type
that
in
had
no
the
space?
nerve to have the same name.
When I go on, do I have to type biker no space Benny?
That's right. Well, no. He's trying to aggravate me.
Paul's pointing out that a throwback to Muscle Steve, his nickname in middle school was Asshammer.
I like that.
And some idiot
Okay,
is
the
still
winner,
trying to push
Nicodemus,
forward
is the
jackpot
winner.
thing, which I don't understand. How great jackpot is.
You know what is great though, Todd? Not Jackpot, but NBA Jam.
We have an NBA Jam, and this will be quick. It's a fastest finger. It is working. This is the original one, not right. It shouldn't be. It's not the what do you call it one?
It's not tournament edition.
And it's the picture's rolling. It's funny because sometimes I try to find the
funny that
perfect Let me find the vertical hold.
I'm going to move this
Oh, look, it's
for
not-
reasons
wait a
that
minute.
will become obvious in a moment.
Stringer Films
Now,
loves
look at that.
NBA
Now,
Jam
look at what
boards. I
it's
wonder if
doing.
he'll win.
Now it's not.
Ah! And Pinball on Pinball and Arcade
It's coming
says
up,
it
Todd.
was Mr.
There it is.
Asshammer,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Mr.
Oh, I
Asshammer.
wonder. Chuck, look, there's this one in the top corner.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a chip missing.
Huh. Wonder if that's it.
Wait a minute.
Asshammer was my failed band name. That's a good point, TA. You know, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Asshammer.
Well, here's the deal with this. There's a, I think there may be an issue
Yep, might be.
because we couldn't plug it in a game. If you look at your screen, turn the OBS on, Terry.
Hey, Todd, very quickly, just to clarify, it looks like from the screen that this is NBA Jam Tournament Edition. The listing just says NBA Jam.
Okay, but there's another issue. There's a socket, a missing chip in a
I
socket.
see that.
And this is for the fourth and this here is clean. The holes are, but there's no chip there, and I'm not sure if it takes a chip. See, I'm not sure. So, and we couldn't plug it in. But I mean, we plugged it in and just got this game up on the screen. We assume the players play now. We put a new battery in it. If you hit, we're not going to hear any sound.
No.
So we won't hear any sound because there's no soundboard. So listen, I'm going to put this up. Terry, what's the price on it?
Fastest finger.
Okay, lower it to.
Oh yeah, because
that's it.
I just want to point out that Jason Morgan says, "Thank you, Tammy, if that was you fixing my account."
Oh, Chuck, I already
Terry.
responded to that.
Wow. Oh. Oh, Gino thinks there's. Gino, do you think there's two chips? The one looks like nothing's ever been soldered in it.
Mrs. Tater Tot is here. Hey, Kim, how are you?
Kimmy. Anyway, so here's the deal. I just lowered the fastest finger price. This chip was in a socket. It's not there. This doesn't look like it ever had a chip in it. But I don't know. But we're going to...
Blow up the fastest finger.
Here it is.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
here's the price. Does anybody want to pay us
$125.
$125 for the board?
Sold to Sub
Okay.
Scorpion.
Okay, so Sub Scorpion, you may have to do something with this, and it's tournament instead of an NBA.
Okay.
So that's the good news. Somebody said it was a tournament.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's talk about the clock. The clock,
Okay.
by the way, this is taped. Don't move it, because I don't want it falling off
Okay.
the desk.
All right, hopefully Chris Franchi's still here. He wants that clock.
Perez. Well, no, he didn't because I think. Listen, this clock was hanging on our wall for ages. I'm going to show you the front of it once she turns on the OBS. And, okay, it's keeping fine
It
time.
is. I said it the other day.
Here's the deal. It's called Perky. It was made between 59 and 62. They made it over 3 years. It fell off the wall and got that crack in the plastic. It's not glass, it's plastic.
And then somebody spilled
And
coffee on it.
And then the cabinet, the thing itself has a crack in it. Now, Steve glued it back together. So it does keep time. And once again, it has that magical, nobody ever figured out that all the Master Crafter clocks for some 60 years of being manufactured, the model number adds up to 11. And no one ever figured out the secret.
And you may want to point out, we took this thing apart and cleaned it and oiled it.
Yeah, it's
the
been
innards
oiled.
are actually in really nice shape.
It's running very quiet,
Yes.
and it is officially 70 years old, right? 1960, 40...
So make it 64 years
70
old.
No. 1960 to 2000 is 40.
Right.
And then 20 more years is 64 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, 64.
64.
Okay.
I feel like I
He is
may have
correct.
said that. Thank you, sir.
So, start the countdown. Doug is bidding at 30. and you'll get your
Keep
own
it taped
perky.
here, 'cause I
It
don't-
hangs on the wall. There is.
Yes,
It's
and
like you.
That's the little
the adjuster tab.
adjuster, yeah.
And Dark Star Tony. Tony, do you really need this in your house?
Well, he said
He's
he
going to put it in
wanted-
a storage bin.
Yeah, he's going to put it in storage, and then next year he's going to give it back to you so you can auction it off.
Oh, Perky. I don't want to lose Perky. Okay, you can turn the camera off.
Well, Tony,
It
Dark
did win.
Star's got
Tony
it.
won. Tony won.
Congratulations, Tony.
Tony, you won
Item
it.
number 37.
Okay. Now, this is a unique item. It's a cup holder. And it was designed and very expensive. The original design was millions of dollars. Millions. But it can hold LEDs, bolts, cleaning supplies, etc. So you place, so you can put your bolts in here, your cleaning supplies.
Todd, talk about this thing. And by the way, I'm the only one who's bid on it.
Oh, God, nobody wants it. Tony very kindly donated this. I'm in the reverse screen. It was made in 1994,
Made in the USA.
May 5th, by the B Company Manufacturing in Center City, Chicago. Made in the USA. It comes with these little hooks. I originally thought it was a beautiful piece.
It is.
It's
It's actually really
mirror
nice.
on the front.
Yeah.
So
Take a
it's
look.
actually mirrored.
It's actually very
So
And
it looks very nice.
Full Tilt has given us a bid of $25. Terry, start the countdown.
We can ship this
Yes.
safely
And it's
between heavy cardboard, so it will arrive absolutely safe. We will put some wainscot on the front.
and it's
The,
in really nice shape,
yeah,
actually.
it is.
It's actually very
So I
nice.
think you'd be very
As Tony
pleased.
Darkstar points out himself, it's a quality item.
It is.
It is a quality item.
It is a quality item.
And at $25, it's a great deal for Full Tilt. Congratulations.
Thank you very
Full
much for
Tilt.
bidding.
That
We
is
appreciate
awesome.
it.
Weekends were made for Michelob.
Okay,
We are running almost. It's 8:59, and we're up to item 58.
or
a fully
38.
working
58.
38.
Or 38.
Either one.
Yeah, whatever. Close enough.
And we have a fully working Mrs. Pac-Man board. We've put about 8 new capacitors in it to make sure it ran smoothly. And what makes this board special is that it started its life, we didn't convert it, it started its life having the daughter board, which is a real pain in the ass to set up.
Whoa! Whoa,
It
potty
is.
mouth. Easy.
However, it was converted to everything on one board. Terry has cleverly turned on the OBS, and it now has the 6 and the 2, and it doesn't have the daughter board. Now this was a repair of one of the pins. This has been wire tied on here, so you will never have to take this off, and this makes it safe and sound. This is wire tied, new capacitors throughout the board, and the most important thing is if Terry hits the start button, you will hear it working. She's programming it now. It works, it works. So this is what you're going to get, and kids go bonkers to pay.
I wonder what the fastest finger price is.
Yes, here's the best thing. Terry is going to press the fastest finger. You can get this beautiful board, clean as a whistle, new capacitors for only,
Wow, $160. I'm shocked.
plus tax and
And
freight.
freight.
And it is
El
sold.
Proto
El
got
Proto
it.
has bought it.
And Chris Franchi, I agree. It's unbelievable and yet absolutely true.
How can he say these things?
El Proto would like this to be shipped to him ASAP. Okay?
Instant.
But
We
be-
use InstaShip.
But before that happens, can we sell the Atari pinball board, please?
We're almost done, folks. Stick around because we're going to give away a whole bunch of great stuff. It's the same thing. Somebody said I say the same things over and over.
Nothing wrong with that. You want consistency in
Ah.
the best
true.
offer sale.
Okay. We have a video pinball board. And this one has 4 ROMs in it instead of all the PROMs. So there's nothing missing. The processor's here. the 5-volt regulators here. The edge connector is not burned up. It is clean. And these transistors, each of these, run 12 LED lights that are on the playfield. Do you remember those little red LEDs?
I do.
They're run by these, and the processor sends a signal from here to some of these chips to turn to these, and then they turn the lights on and off as you play the game. And we have this down for a minimum of, it's $50. So, Terry has already started the countdown. A video pinball Atari board for the bargain price.
Of?
Well, it looks like it's not going to sell. There's not any more bids. So Dave from Detroit, you're the high bidder, but we're not selling it for $45. So I'm going to suspect that this video pinball board will be on eBay tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Probably for double that amount.
So we're done. It's done.
Woo! Okay.
We're done with that.
How about we have better luck with the refrigerator?
Yes, we have a working, also donated by Tony, a working Bud Light fridge to put soda in. No beer.
No beer.
Now, we did plug it in, and it does cool, and we can easily ship this. Now,
It's got a power cord on the back
yes,
here. You wanna
Terry's
show the
going to
power
turn
cord?
on. The OBS is on. So it tells you the on-off switch, only AC. I wouldn't imagine you put anything in but AC. And then when you open it, like so,
A human head will fit in it. Tony does say it will fit in it.
so you can put some beer in it.
Actually, it would fit in there.
It
Yeah.
could be cleaned up a bit. But we have a very low price on it.
Is it full of
it was
mustard?
25.
No.
So Timon 666 is the high bidder, and the countdown has started. And this will ship. It's not terribly heavy, and it does definitely cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's the most important thing. Oh, Chuck, show the top of it.
The top looks like a beer can. Look at that.
Isn't that neat?
It's got a cool handle. It's actually not that difficult to pick up. It's a good. I mean, it's heavy, but it's not outrageously heavy.
And this
Got
is
some
the last item of the night.
vents
And
here.
remember, our giveaway
Got
is
a-
next. So,
Got a
and
Surgeon General's warning on it.
what, Terry?
And you know what? Who got it? Is it Timon? Did he get it? Did
Said,
Timon 666 get it?
highs, but can you delete it?
Okay. All right,
I
Timon.
think that's him.
Put yes. So take the high bid out. We'll start it over again.
Bud Light.
Take Timon's out.
Chris Franchi would like a beer this size, but something different than Bud Light.
Well, how about what I get? I'm going to get what, honey?
It's Marty K. Right?
Okay. So how come the screen says Timon?
Guess you just put it in again. I just deleted it.
Timon, did you bid again?
The thing is very cool.
Looks like Time-Man 666
Yeah,
is the
but
winner.
Timon said he canceled the bid.
Oh.
No, he didn't bid again. So we have a wrong bid. Hold on, we're going to try again. We'll try again. Marty K is at 60. Okay. All right, we're started it one last time. Wait,
It must be in there.
wait a minute, it switched.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right, Marty is the high bidder. Wow.
It automatically said that's what he wanted. The highest, like, it puts him in the system.
So, but he doesn't want it.
I know.
So who's our other? Should we give it to Mark K for 60
Yes,
bucks?
let's just
Sold.
give it to Mark.
Sold.
So, Mark, we're going to give it to you for 60.
I'm just gonna make a note.
Yeah, because
here.
I wonder why.
Because he registered ahead of time. You can say, "Oh, automatically put me in."
Oh.
automatically put me in.
Right, but if you delete it.
You would have to go back.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to drink.
Delete that item.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to tell Jillian that. Because that. Okay, so that's it. Now, we are up. I
The giveaway.
fat fingered he fat fingered 340. But we don't see the 340, do we? I'll look at it later. I get it.
It'll
Right.
jack up to 340.
Right. Even though you deleted his bid,
Right.
we'd have to go on the main screen. There's a screen below where you can
Yeah.
delete the bid. Okay, we figured that out. That's the first time that happened.
Stringer, you could probably get
So
a body
you put
in there.
Ty put in 340.
If
That's why the Jillian's program kept putting him back
you
in.
chopped it up the right way.
Good.
Tell them what
Look.
we got, Todd.
Our freebies. All you have to do to win this is A, have put in a bid tonight, or B, is there a B? Or you won something.
Or won something. Yeah.
Now, to win, though, you have to have won something, period, or be on the end so we can say you're winning it. Chris Frenchie, Todd, if it makes you feel better, I didn't even get a room for Expo. Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. this is
Chris. Everyone, Chris Franchi,
right. And he designed
is-
the anniversary logo.
he
Jesus.
did the logo for the pinball. He did the TNT, my face. He also did
Batman 66,
Oh, God, he
Elton
done a
John
ton of
Platinum,
games. He did
Galactic
the Elton
Tank
John Platinum
Force.
start.
Many games.
Wow.
The list
Okay, well, I don't
goes
feel
on.
bad now. I don't feel bad now. Gino is here in case he wins.
I don't know. You
All
look
right.
pretty bad, Todd.
Anyway, this is a Bluetooth speaker, brand new. I never even opened it. Never opened it and tried it. But it comes with everything. That you will get still in the box. It says I'm a speaker.
Isn't that speaker also from Tony Darkstar?
No.
No.
No, I had that
Yeah.
for a long time.
We found it when we were cleaning up.
Now, but Tony gave us a lot of stuff, but this particular one isn't. But this is from the Bug Bash that we had in the showroom for like 2 years. And I couldn't even sell it for $500. But the kids played it. Now we put this baseball skee ball, and they love that. So we took all 9 of these creatures off. So this I can sign if you want. We had a foil sticker from the Australian Pinball Show. A couple mini marquees. They're nice. Dragon's Lair and Galaga. These
That's
are
awesome.
from arcademarquee.com. And he gives them to us. This is really nice. It is a authorized through-the-roof tour from the Are You Garbage guys. Do you remember my interview? I'm so proud of my interview. I think I did well with that interview. And we have the Three Stooges. Metal. It's a metal sign. You can put up on your wall. Wasn't there one other thing?
Nope.
Three Stooges. Are you? No, I guess that was it.
That's it.
Do we have anything else that you found in the back we could give
We've
away?
got a ton of stuff to give away in the future. We do.
Do you want to add one more thing?
Do I want to add one more thing?
Let's add one more thing. Now look on the screen. These are everybody that can win. Okay? You'll notice God gave us these eyes where we can detect, even though they're only on the screen for 1/24th of a second, you can actually see your name flash by. Isn't it amazing? So oh, Linda Saul's in there. Okay. Now, we will tell you this. Linda Saul, we put in a fake bid when we were testing something. If she wins, that's my secretary. That will not be, we'll redo it. And the only other person that's not eligible is the person that won the last sale. God, I don't remember who that was.
Winter's coming.
Scraper.
An ice scraper.
Nice.
Look at that, an ice scraper.
From PNC Bank.
That's from my bank.
Look at him. There we go.
I never used it. It is kind of dirty, but I never
And
used
we'll
it.
clean it up before we
And there's the winner, Jerry Face. Now, is Jerry Face here?
Jerry Face.
I know he didn't win anything.
No, he was bidding all
He
night.
already confirmed. Looks like
Oh, he did.
it says he
Good. Confirm winner. Jerry is here. Jerry, yeah,
Yes, I'm here.
and DMP, you won.
Congrats.
And we added this too for good measure. So we already, Jerry, we have your email address, so we're okay. You won't have to give us any information because we have you registered. And we're going to be sending you all bills, except Jerry, that you will Never forget Jerry Face winner.
See what Stringer said?
What did Stringer
says
say?
Jerry doesn't have a camera phone, so we cannot confirm Jerry's face.
Jerry.
Rich says this was Jerry rigged.
He's a new winner.
Well, look at that. With all of the problems we had tonight, and there were a few, we were 12 minutes over.
12
That was
minutes. We
pretty
were trying.
darn
We
good.
were trying hard, and we didn't sell 2 things.
That's right.
No, 3 things.
Well, one we pulled out, and then 2
One
we
we
didn't sell.
one we pulled out.
The Atari pinball we didn't sell, and the Revolution X gun we didn't sell.
No,
So they'll be on eBay.
Greed Bay.
Todd,
Why not?
Todd, when is our next sale?
Okay, we have a slide, and we posed for this slide tonight. Look, now you'll notice that Chuck is extremely comfortable, and he's on our black rotary phone. Okay. You'll also notice that he's got his thumbs down.
He does, yes.
Scott Parisi's unhappy.
Yes.
We won't be for long because I'm going to stuff him tonight.
I was angry at the person on the telephone.
I'm going to.
Yes.
Oh, he was on the other old
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, you know what? The person on the telephone that Joey Styles over here was talking to was saying Jackbot is the greatest game in the world. And correctly, Scott was like, no, it is not.
There was someone on the phone saying, Sandman is smoking in the ring.
There you go.
Was he really saying that?
Probably not. But, Jason,
Todd, look at that.
Jason, you are wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Jason, you're so good to us. Listen,
Thank you,
we
thank
all
you.
have a lot of fun on these sales.
We do.
We appreciate the bids. It really helps us. All of you know everything. The cost of buying food and everything is really high, and game sales are at a low. We're still selling stuff, but not like we used to.
That's true.
Sales are different. We now have brand new games we can offer showroom sales out of the box for a better price. So
And if you're watching the videos, you'll see them. And as they move, new ones will be coming
yes,
in.
games are going out and new ones are coming in. That
And
is true.
No matter what happens, we're going to meet again, aren't we, Todd?
Yes, we are. I hate to say goodnight, but listen, we may go. We have our regular Friday broadcast live, but we may go live in the middle of the week if something good happens.
Something good always happens.
I wish it would,
It does.
but so I can't be sure. But we'll try to give you a few hours' notice if we are going live, other than Friday. We'll see you Friday though, and it's time to say goodbye to all. What about you, Scotty?
Yes, have a great evening, everybody. And Terry did a great
Terrykins.
job tonight.
Terry.
My beautiful Terry. And she cleaned up the party room from her birth party. Terry, it's supposed to be the other direction. My beautiful redhead Gino says goodbye all.
See you, Gino. We missed you tonight.
Get the heck out of here.
And
Good night,
yes,
all.
we will do the $5 appetizers. We're off. Thanks again, guys.
Good night, TNT.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night. Now get out!
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you